Oh,
Whoa.
I was like, whoa. That's JDM sharing his screen. That's why.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Timeless Gamers Show, where our bodies and minds may grow out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain timeless.
Technical
We
error.
are live right now on Facebook,
There we
YouTube,
go.
and Twitch. Very happy that everybody's here, making sure that everybody is settled in because we are having an episode today which is a part two of something that we've done before, but with brand new faces and brand new games bringing it to you guys. It's video games based on cartoons, part two. And yeah, we are going to be having a lot of fun today. It's not going to be your usual show because one of our well the man is running late today. Joe is going to be coming in later on in the show, but we'll try our very best to limp along until he comes in. So yeah, we will be we will be starting off by doing intros. All right. First things first, we have Jose. Jose, say hi to the show.
Hey guys, Jose here. Welcome to the Timeless Gamers, where we are doing games based on cartoons, part two. I don't believe I was there for the first one. I think I
Mm.
couldn't attend that episode, but I saw the recording. I saw everyone's choices. I saw everyone debating on whether or not that adult Didi and Dexter clip was real. It's real. That was an episode. And that's it for me, guys.
All right, nice. And of course, we have JDM. Come on, JDM. Let us know your thoughts.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone, and welcome to the new and improved Timeless Gamer Show. And my cat is making a hostile takeover. And
Yes. Mhm. The
so,
cat says, "Hey, pay attention to me."
So this is the Timeless Cat Show now.
Yes.
yes,
Mhm.
so this
All
is your new Saturday morning kid show, guys.
Yes, absolutely. And Saturday
And
morning cartoons were great. Anyway, continue, JDM.
don't forget to drop your favorite kids cartoon-based video games in the chat, and let's talk about them.
That's true. That's true. Yes, because the Timeless Gamer Show isn't just all about who we are here in the panel. It's also about what
Mhm.
our guests, have to present. The memories that you guys have, the games that you played. We would love to hear not just from anybody who's here in the chats right now, but anybody in the later part of the show. If you're listening to this in a recording, if you're watching it as a recording on YouTube or as a podcast or as in an audio stream, just comment and we'll do our very best to reply to your comments. All right, next person on the list is RV. Say hi to the show, say hi to the audience.
Hi guys, thank you for listening. Or if you're tuning in on YouTube or Twitch, thank you for watching. Yes, we're going to be talking about cartoon games. One of my favorite cartoons actually is Dexter's Lab, and I wanted to do it, but I remembered they already did it on the first one, so I picked another one. So you stay tuned to listen to that. But thank you for tuning in. Back to you
I,
guys.
Actually, I'm not quite sure if we did one of the Dexter's Lab games that I do remember. I wanted to do. I mean, I'm old. I might not remember the what we did anymore, but I do remember that wanting to do Dexter's Laboratory Chess, if I remember correctly,
Mm.
on the GBA. But yeah, maybe we'll talk about that later on. Next, that we want to hear from Juan. Juan, what's happening? Say hi to the show and the audience.
He might be having
Oh,
issues.
he might be having issues. Okay, we'll swing back to him.
Okay.
Sure, no problem. Let's have Mark instead. Mark, your turn to go.
Hi guys, welcome to Timeless Gamer Show. I'm Adjus of One Quest. I hope you guys are doing okay. And just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Yun lang.
Magnificent. Thanks very much for that, Mark. And let's not forget, we have our audience in the chats right now. Let's see. We've got Ryan. Ryan, thanks so much for being here. We love having you on the show. Hey, maybe sometime in the near future we'll have you again. Yeah, and let's see. We've also got. I'm not quite sure. I can't read the Indonesian script. I think It might be Marlon. So yes, hello,
Good
hello, Marlon.
PMT.
Yes. All right, there you go. Yes. Okay. So before we get to the meat and potatoes of the show, I think it might. I think Jose did say that he was interested in doing a little bit of show and tell. So, Jose, do you want to begin by doing a little show and tell, or does anybody else want some have something to show to the class? No, no. Oh, I think our main guy, Juan, was supposed to show something, but he's having some technical issues right now.
Oh, I have something
Uh,
to show.
sure, sure, RV. Let's see what you got.
Okay. Since Sir JDM showed his cat, I want to show the newest member of the Timeless Gamer show. So
Mm.
it's my new puppy.
Ah, okay.
She's
Let's
sleeping
see.
at the moment, as you can
Nice, very
Aw.
nice, very cool.
see. 8 weeks old, guys. I picked her up on the 28th. Only on the Wednesday. On the Wednesday. So
Mhm.
we can have cat dog now that.
Oh yeah,
now the
there
dog-
you go.
So JDM's got the cat.
Very cool,
Yeah,
very
she's-
cool.
she's a cross between a Shih Tzu, a Maltese Shih Tzu.
Mhm.
Like I said, 8 weeks old, and yeah, we've been playing a lot today. She's very sleepy.
Oh yeah, wore out the energy, and I can understand that happening. Yeah, it's a basic principle of youngsters: run their energy down, make sure that they fall asleep after, right? All right, and let's see. How about you, Jose? Have you got something to show the class?
Yeah, I got a couple things. So this week I finally got some limited run orders in.
Nice.
So I got Bubsy in the perfect collection for every fucking console. Why not?
Yeah, that's your
No.
habit. You do get it. You do get for all the consoles. I
Yeah,
do notice
so-
that. Yeah.
This one does have Bubsy and Claws Encounter to the First Kind for Super Nintendo and Genesis, Bubsy 2 for Super Genesis and the portable version, Bubsy and Fractured Fairy Tales for the Jaguar, Bubsy 3D, everyone's favorite game. There's actually a remastered version of Bubsy 3D that I guess fixes all the issues that game had. Look, my cat's trying to make an appearance too. And then it has the Japanese localization of Yamaneko Bubsy no Daiboken. I don't know what that means.
means.
Say that 5 times.
I think that's adventure.
And then I got Sir Joe would have loved this, but he's not here. Star Ocean
wow.
First Departure R for the Switch and the
Nice.
PS4. So there's no Xbox version, so that's why there's no Xbox version.
How sad, really.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a tragedy, absolute tragedy.
Literally.
I love the shirt, by the way. So
Oh, thank you. There's a
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
there's more
Now-
on the back too.
And now we have one. Everything cool?
Yeah, but it's still
He's not
like
cool.
cutting in and out, so I might have to do this on my phone if it keeps acting up.
Okay, let's see what you got. It's show and tell portion where we are showcasing everybody's acquisitions for the week. It doesn't matter if it's physical, digital, or necessarily video game related. What do you got to show?
You sound like R2D2.
Oh,
So
okay.
let me jump on my phone.
All right. All right. So Juan is going to try to fix his technical issues. And yeah, let's see. I think we may have somebody who is supposed to be the show captain
No, she's
joining
disappeared
us.
again.
She's disappeared again. Oh my goodness.
Just
Okay.
Stop the
Can I
porn
do mine
torrents.
instead?
I know. I completely agree with Jose on this one. Messino, you might want to double check if you've got your, stuff running in the background. But anyway, so Juan is going to be popping in. Anybody else before I show mine? My show and tell for the week.
Can I
JDM.
do mine? This is not a purchase, but a care package from one of our streamer friends
Mhm.
from north side of the Philippines.
Nice.
So I got something from Retro Gaming Times, Derek Ponay. Thank you so much for this
Nice.
care package because he was amazed that I have a VHS player. So he sent me a copy of this
Oh,
the
Lion
Lion
King.
Oh,
King,
nice.
Nice.
and
Nice.
Yeah.
then but the problem is, although it's clean, the
Oh
the
no, I
tape,
got eat it up.
yeah, I
Oh.
need to check if I will still be able to tape this the other end so I
Mm.
could watch it. Hopefully it's not the best part, the one with Nala and Simba doing the dirty
Mhm.
in the in
I thought you were
Oh,
talking about the part where
the na- they're
it
doing
says
the
sex in the
nasty.
sky.
Or hopefully it's not the Hakuna Matata part.
Oh,
And this one, Casper,
Oh,
the friend of
Casper.
us. This one is in good condition. I tried this and I inserted this in the tape deck and it's working properly.
I like that they're
Nice.
all in those clamshells.
Yeah. I think this is better because you have these VHS tapes that are slid inside the just the cardboard
Yeah, I got one right
paper.
here.
It's a paper, right?
Right.
Yeah,
This
because you
one
got
is much more. This one is much better because
because you
it's
got these that just
yeah.
slide in
And
like that.
I also have
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
also have
Chill, daddy.
yeah, as Sergio said, it's related lions of culture. And I also got stickers from him, Retro Gaming Times, if
Nice.
Mm.
you're a fan
Oh,
of retro games, and also a cap, which I like because
Oh,
Oh, nice.
nice.
I could just
yo.
Very
see.
cool. Nice.
I look
Derek's
like
got merch now.
yes. If you have, if you're a pro wrestling fan, you might think I look like Matt Riddle, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bro.
Bro.
So that's it for me, son.
Are VHS tapes hard to come by over there?
Well, the thing about it
Not
is
really.
not really, but there was a time when Betamax was the big format in the Philippines,
Oh,
really.
really?
Yeah, and eventually VHS took over and it became plentiful, but yeah, during the early days it was very much dominated by Betamax here if I remember correctly in the Philippines. So yeah, it was a
We had
multi-format country. Yes, JDM.
the only Betamax tape that we actually owned was
Mhm.
a copy of
Girls Gone Wild.
Tom and Jerry Three Musketeers, I guess.
Tom and Jerry, Three Musketeers. Yeah. In
Yeah,
my case, we were heavy on the rom coms. Well, not rom coms, like romance movies, like Somewhere in Time, Sound of Music, those
Mm.
classics. Those were big in Betamax. They got completely worn out as we watched them when we were kids. But yes, Juan, your technical difficulties have been resolved. Let's see what you got to show to the class. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Well, that's one technical difficulty. Okay.
Oh, I like the
Yeah.
jumper or the
Yeah.
sweater.
Oh yeah. One. Don't not live. Okay. Anyway, continue.
What's our segment right now? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Show
we're
and
doing
tell.
show and tell.
Show and
You were
tell.
showing that earlier, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
There
So
you
the only
go.
thing I have for show and tell, found it
Mm-hmm.
at a clothing store.
Mm-hmm.
Figure of Aaron Yeager.
Nice.
So
Very cool.
that's what I was telling Jose. He needs to hit it up because actually, I mean, they have quite a bit.
I don't really buy figures though.
Well,
I buy figures, but they're very unique to the ones that I like. I particularly like Ultra Magnus on the Transformers. If it's an Ultra Magnus figure, I
I
almost
mean,
always will get
it's
it.
got to have like another use for it, like so, like amiibo.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, that's true.
otherwise,
If
the cats are just going to be knocking it down and breaking it.
multifunction,
well,
like has a separate function.
you can grab a figure by the two hands, fool, and fucking
Oh, and the nice thing about
help yourself.
the Eren Yeager figure that you have, Juan, is that it's to scale. So basically,
Yes.
you are the Titan if you have it on your if you connect it to your shoulder, it's about the same size as what an actual human would be versus a Titan. There
Oh
you
yeah.
go. That's cool. There you
Yeah, just
go.
don't
So
rub your wiener on them.
yeah,
Well, that's. I mean,
one is
what I do in my personal business.
well,
I'll probably leave
two
them in the
is
box
yeah.
because I mean, granted, I mean, with the kids and stuff using the computer.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the only thing I
All right.
have on display is my A86. That's it.
Okay. Okay. All right. And Mark, do you have something to show the class, or do you want to pass for this one for this round?
He's showing his muscles.
There you
I
go.
have
That's true.
I have a burger.
Well,
I have Angel's Burger here. That's it.
Angel's Burger. Absolutely love
Oh, I
that.
like Angel's
Absolutely love
Burger.
Angel's Burger. Yeah. There you go.
Kasi
Is that a local? Is that
Yes,
a local thing?
There's there's three big local brands in burgers in the Philippines. There's Burger Machine, there's Angel's Burger,
Angel's
and
Burger
there's
and
Minute Burger. Minute
right.
Burger is there too. Those three brands are tremendous in the Philippines. If you're a poor student with absolutely no money, those are the places to go for burgers in the Philippines. Yes.
Next time we're on, we need to have a showcase of Lula's.
Mhm.
That place is pretty good.
I think I remember Jose once in his stream
Uh-huh.
he was looking for searching for the McDonald's burgers. So was
Oh
it
yes.
I don't know if he
I was
remembers.
going through all the different fast food restaurants that but your guys'
I was-
websites.
I was
So-
looking at that and I was like drooling while watching.
It's weird. Everywhere sells spaghetti and fried chicken too. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Because the burgers here in the Philippines, the largest one I think is just the smaller size in
Pretty
US.
much.
Goddamn, so
Yeah.
In-N-Out's making you guys look bad with a 4x4. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah. Let me tell you one thing. When I first got here in the U.S., the burgers were just way too big for me. And I got in the Philippines,
she
you get
said.
used to, yeah, I know, the single patty, very very thin kind of burgers that you can just sniff and it'll be gone. And
Damn.
here, yeah, when you get here, it's a it's a four-course meal for somebody who like us who started with that kind of burger that you're used to it. So yeah, I'm not surprised that JDM made that observation. Yeah. All right.
What do
So
you say in the comments? A pair of angel cheeseburgers with egg. Ooh.
yeah. Yep. That's pretty much also one of my favorite burgers is tropical hot burger with the rancho ranchera egg. So that's top of the line. So yeah, I think everybody's done their show and tell except for me. Might as well do mine. Let's do
He's
this.
like, I got a pizza.
No. I finally
He's
did
all,
it.
I got a prostitute. No.
No, I
Whoa.
pulled the trigger. I
Ooh,
finally
Nice.
purchased the Xbox Ally X. I haven't cracked it open yet. I'm planning on doing it this weekend. Things have just been so busy on my side. But yes, I have decided to jump on the Windows handheld
Nice.
arena. I do have the Steam Deck, but this time I'm going to be using this because of the fact that there's a couple of things that we need to do for the year. One is my daughter's dance competition over in North Carolina, and a cruise to the Bahamas this year. So the thing is, this
You're
will
gonna be
be
gaming on a
occupied.
cruise instead of having fun.
Oh no, definitely. I'll be going around, but when there are going to be
Yeah, he'll
moments
be
when
going
the missus,
around.
yeah, and there are going to be moments when the missus is doing her shopping, and I'm just not
You're gonna dress up as a sailor, go to everybody's door. Can I
No,
offer you some social service?
well, that's the thing. No, with that one, I'm going to have to let her do her jewelry shopping because that's one of the big things in the Bahamas. The jewelry is really cheap there. So when she goes out to get her Tanzanite jewelry or something like that, I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna play a little bit. And of course, during the dance competitions, I'm not gonna be watching some weird kids. I'm watching my kid. And when the weird kids are over there, I don't know those kids. I'm gonna be playing. So yeah, that's my show and tell.
God damn it, son of a bitch! What happened? What happened? What happened?
Kind of like that. So there.
I
And
feel you on that, Sergiola, being too busy to open anything. Because
Mm.
I still haven't even opened this thing.
There you go. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It's the fact that it's the fact that we've been so busy. Even Jose hasn't cracked open
I have stuff that I mean, that literally I've gotten open, but don't even use it. I'm just like,
Mm.
okay.
And of course,
His dildos.
the lady of the hour, Miss Hinu. Hello, Miss Hinu. Say something to the show and the guests.
Also, why the long face?
I know.
Hello everyone. I think my camera's whack right now. It's
Oh,
not rotating
it's beyond
properly.
whack.
I'm gonna go portrait.
There you
There
go.
you go. It's good.
Portrait, whatever.
Mhm.
Murphy's Law. Hello everyone. Apologize for being late, but yeah, Murphy's Law decided to strike tonight, so here I am late. But what are you doing, guys?
It's
Mhm.
okay. We'll
Think,
punish you later.
yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. It's gonna excite her. Anyway.
I know.
Well, in
Stop.
the backyard over here, I got something to tie people up with, so we're good.
Okay. Well, the thing about it is we've just been talking about the show. We've been doing intros, Miss Hino, and we just did our show and tells. Do you have something to show the class today?
I do. I
Mm.
recently got um I think I showed this to you guys on chat, but I
Mm.
got the PS4 version of this visual novel. It's Jesus Christ, the title is called okay, I know the camera, I'm sorry, the green screen. Pantsu
Just
Hunter.
cut it.
Oh, I can't see it. Nope, 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 nope. Just
If you
search for it,
can't,
guys.
if we can't see it, you don't have it.
I
Place it in
can't.
front of
I
There's
guess you got a piece of it.
nope, nope.
Title?
Apparently, I'm lying.
What's the title?
It's a printout, okay? It's a printout.
It's not a real game. I'm just lying, guys.
No, no, no. What's the title? Which one is this one? Come
Pantsu
on,
Hunter.
Panther Hunter. Okay, got it.
Sound like she said Panson Hunter. Must say, whoa.
No,
No,
no, no,
no.
no.
It's
Panther.
it's a visual novel, and I think the art style and the setting of the story is based on the 90s, so very retro anime art styles. And I think there's four heroines in the story. I've
Mhm.
been looking for a copy for quite a while, but the Vita prices are on the roof, maybe $100 just for a Vita game, a visual novel. So I'm like,
Ooh.
no, if I find the PS4 one, I'll just get that
Yeah.
instead. And I finally found someone selling it second hand. So yeah, I have one more, but I'm not sure if it's gonna show up on the camera again. It's nope, nope, nope,
Nope.
nope, nope.
It's okay. There it is.
Yep,
A little
there.
bit. There you go.
Oh my God, it's like I'm playing those TikTok IG games with the filter. Nope, you can't see it.
Okay. Which one
Anyway,
is this one?
it's one of the recent releases for the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collaboration. I got the Final Fantasy 15 box
Nice.
set.
Okay.
Uh, it's just a nice connecting picture, six cards that you can connect into one bigger picture. So
No,
I
I like
really
those.
like Final Fantasy 15. So I got it.
She's
And
dragged back to cardboard hell.
oh my God, I already stopped last November and here I am. I'm back again. See you again next release, I guess. That's it for my show and tell, guys.
All right.
Very
Well
nice.
done. Well done. Excellent. All right. And since we are here and Miss Hino is on the show, I think we are ready. Miss Hino, the floor is yours.
Yeah,
This is your topic, and we look
yeah,
forward to your leading it. All right.
yeah. So, everyone, thank you for tuning in for today's episode. Today is actually part two of a topic that we already had back in the past. It's video games that are based on cartoons. So right now, we don't really have strict rules, but I think we're not really including any Disney
Whoa.
based video games because
Whoa.
maybe that deserves its own episode. I would think since there are a lot of Disney slash Pixar video game tie-ins. So I guess the best approach would be to have cartoons that are Disney slash Pixar. So yeah, that's our topic for today. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time for the lightning round, but for now, we'll have each panel discuss their main games for today.
Mhm. All right,
Nice,
good
nice.
show. So, who are you going to call out to begin, Miss Inu?
Since I'm late, I'll just start the.
All
I'll
right, okay.
start.
Yay.
Yeah. So here on
It,
my background, we have Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. To our listeners, on what do you call that? The audio listeners. My game Bugs Bunny Lost in Time is a PlayStation 1 adventure kind of platformer type of game. It's fully in 3D, and I believe I saw it in a comment in YouTube that this game is actually a spin-off of an actual episode of Looney Tunes, wherein Bugs Bunny accidentally gets thrown off across time and space. So he got lost across different time periods and eras, and he had to go back to current day. So the plot of the game actually takes place during Bugs Bunny's adventures across time and space. So basically the plot, gotta collect some golden carrots, gotta collect some clock collectibles.
Cool.
So yeah, the time things.
So
Don't
basically,
forget the
Bugs
letter
Bunny
L.
leaps to different eras of time, has to collect
Yeah.
all these clock pieces, and has all these
Yep.
adventures. Yeah, I do kind of remember Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes episode like that, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I do remember Bugs Bunny fighting a dragon, and Yosemite Sam is the knight, I think. So, how did you find this game, Miss Hino? Was it a lot of fun for you? Was it something that interested you? Are you familiar with Looney Tunes at the cartoon series?
Yeah. I remember I played this back when I was a kid, but I don't think I ever made it past the tutorial stage. I only remember like the the in the tutorial stage everything was bleak. There was this big tower in the middle, and there was this weird guy who looks like a zombie. Apparently it's the one that who's named Merlin, and he's guiding you across through time. He's basically the safe point and the checkpoint person that you need to talk to if you want to save your progress in the game. So
Hmm.
the game, I love it. Despite the little hiccups here and there, I miss this era of gaming wherein there's a lot of stuff going on. Um, because right now when you play a game, for example, if you have an adventure game, the main part would be discovering the checkpoints, the towers, opening up the map. So sometimes it gets stale because there's only one gameplay style that you're experiencing throughout the game. However, here in Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, there's actually a boss stage. You get to fight against Pirate Yosemite Sam, and it's funny because both of you are like riding your separate pirate ships, and he's trying to send little boats
It
with
should be on top of
bombs
the
in
button.
them,
On the
and
bottom.
uh, as Bugs Bunny,
And then your
you're
photos
trying
on the side.
to you're trying to blow the the ships back to Yosemite Sam. So just a lot of silly stuff that's very faithful actually to the cartoons. We have the falling anvils, we have the What's Up Doc, we have the how to get to Albuquerque.
Hmm.
Yeah, all the bells and whistles of Looney Tunes show. I believe this game perfectly captured it, and I think when I was reading through the comments on some of the YouTube videos as well, a lot of them were saying that it's such an underrated Looney Tunes game. So, yeah, I hope a lot of people try to play this game. Lots of fun, but sadly, you only get to control bugs. I believe it would be much more fun if they would let players, for example, control Daffy Duck.
Mm.
He makes some cameos here and there. For each time period, you get to see the other characters. They're the main villains. Uh, as mentioned before, we have Yosemite Sam. and then we have the I forgot the name of the witch. We
The
also
Witch
have
Hazel.
Marvin. Ah, there, yeah, Hazel and Marvin. The
Marvin the
Martian.
Martian.
So
Yes. Hmm.
yeah, I wish we had more cameo from the characters, but as a Bugs Bunny exclusive title, pretty solid game. So yeah,
100%.
yeah. I believe that's the gist of my main game for today. What do you guys think? We're showing here some gameplay clips of the
But
game.
Hmm.
before
There you
what we
see
think,
Bugs.
give us your best Bugs Bunny impersonation.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on.
Do you know what some?
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
All right.
Wow,
There
Which
you
way to
go. Well
Albuquerque?
done. Well
it's a good
done.
one.
Well done.
It's a good one. It's a
All
good
I
one.
right.
really love the
Nicely done.
Albuquerque one. Ever since you guys mentioned the Albuquerque, I can't get it out of my head, so I'm randomly saying Albuquerque throughout the day.
Yes. 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 If I can volunteer, I've always been more of a Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers, Merry Melodies fan rather than a Disney fan. Put Disney and Looney Tunes together, I will always choose Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies. It's always been funnier. It's always been wackier. It's always been more fun for me. So yes, excellent choice, Messino. Anybody had any experience with this game? And how are you guys finding the footage? Is this something that you guys want to play? Toss in your comments.
I've never heard of this game,
Mhm,
but it looks fun. I think
mhm.
the only Bugs Bunny game I've ever really like seen or played was those Crazy Castle games on the
Oh
NES.
yes. Mhm,
But I've never played any of these. I might have to give this one a try.
mhm. Oh, and quick heads up. I think it's on Tubi, Tubi.tv. If you want, you can check out Tubi.tv. It's got the entire Looney Tunes cartoon catalog in there. For those of you who want to review the classic cartoons before young whippersnappers, got too sensitive for anvils falling on heads. Yes, check out some classic cartoons on Tubi.tv. Anybody else? Does anybody else
Yes.
have any impressions
Listen
or?
to
Mhm.
classical music
Yes,
by
yes, definitely.
watching without
Yes.
even knowing it when you were
Mhm.
little. You were
Absolutely.
already listening to classical
Absolutely.
music.
I can say it's completely correct, JDM. My knowledge of classical music is entirely from Looney Tunes. Like if you like the Barber of Seville, the Ride of the Valkyries, things like that, and the William Tell Overture. It's all from Looney Tunes. Yes. Hmm.
I I guess mm, it was Merry Melodies for me before the actual Looney Tunes
Mm.
because
Yes.
those were like an anthology, so there's no
Yes.
specific main character.
Hmm.
Each show is different. Each episode is different. So
Yes.
then I began seeing Bugs Bunny, and
Mhm.
I my favorite
Which way
part
to
of this
Albuquerque?
is my favorite. Um, I think it's just a bonus level when it's you're trying to decide whether it's duck or rabbit
Mm.
season.
It's in
Rabbit
the
season
game.
and duck season.
All you have
It's
to
Yes.
do
it's
is
in the
to
game.
yes.
Yeah.
It was an
That
actual
season.
cartoon,
Rabbit
but
season.
became the
That,
like bonus game where you need
Mhm.
to
yeah.
um to
That was hilarious.
like change the sign
Mhm.
to rabbit or duck. So Elmer Fudd will at when the timer ends, Elmer Fudd will choose
Mhm.
which one is to hunt.
Yes. Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, and corollary to this, I do remember an episode of Boy Meets World. I'm not quite sure if you guys are familiar with the show Boy Meets World, where his
Mhm.
elder brother Eric was brought by Professor Feeney to the opera to try to give him some more culture, and Eric just wasn't interested. But when the music started playing, Eric stopped and said, "Hey, you didn't tell me they were playing Bugs Bunny." And he started
Oh
listening
my.
because it was all classical music and it was all Bugs Bunny things that he'd heard from Bugs Bunny. So, yeah, that's basically me. My knowledge of classical music comes from Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies. All right. Anybody else
Honestly,
before we?
honestly, that's where probably my love of classical music
There you
started
go. See,
too.
exactly. Yeah.
Core memory. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Anybody else before we move on to the next game? Nope.
Mm,
Nope. I think.
Mm,
All right. No, I think everybody's good. All right. Miss Hinu, choose your next presenter.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just follow the boxes of the panels here that I'm seeing on the screen. So we'll go next to Joel.
Me.
And
Okay.
then
No problem.
yeah,
All right.
go
So,
ahead.
all right, very good. So, Jose, if you would kindly do the honors of showing the footage. My game for this episode is titled Phantom 2040 for the Super NES that also came out on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. So, for those of you who are not familiar, the Phantom is one of the very first superheroes ever. He first came out in comic strips back in 1936 or 1937, if I remember correctly, and the lore is that there's not one phantom, but there's many phantoms all throughout every generation. The main character is always named Kit Walker, and the phantom, but according to the lore, is supposed to be the ghost who walks. He's supposed to be immortal. Like he can't die. But the idea there is that secretly he's a generation of people from from the days of piracy all the way to modern times. Every time that a father is killed, he has had a son trained up to become the next phantom. So when the original phantom dies, then the next phantom takes over, and so on and so forth. And it's been an unbroken line of phantoms all the way from the 1700s to where we are right now to 2040. But in this instance, the big problem is that this phantom's father died when he was an infant. So he did not have the training to become the phantom. He was only presented with becoming the phantom when he was all grown up. Now, Phantom 2040 was a cartoon that dealt with a lot of things: environmental destruction, the overflow of corporate greed, the urbanization of the entire earth, and the classes where there's an upper class that enjoys all the benefits of being in a city, and an underclass that subsists on just surviving on whatever the upper class throws down to them. The Phantom 2040 is a cartoon that dealt with a lot of very mature themes back in the day. I think it was the late 90s, early 2000s. And yes, this game was based on it. It was based on some of the early middle parts of the cartoon. And for those of you who are not familiar, the designs are by Peter Chung, the same guy who did the designs for Aeon Flux. If you have ever watched the MTV series of Aeon Flux, or if you're familiar with the movie with Charlize Theron, Aeon Flux, that is the guy that did the visual art style for this one. So it's a platformer game, a run and jump game, and it's hard as balls. I can tell you that much. It's hard as balls because of the fact that there's a lot of secret parts to every level. There's a lot of weapons that you can use against what they call biots, or biological robots that are designed to try to take over the world and fight you. And yes, there is multiple endings to this game as well. Depends on the path you take, depends on what choices you make. Surprisingly, it's not as straightforward as a lot of people think. So the Phantom is not a superpowered guy. He's basically the precursor to Batman. He uses a lot of gadgets. He uses a lot of acrobatics. He's physically fit and trained. Basically, he was Batman before Batman, and he had the mystery up to go along with it. But yes, the idea of Phantom 2040 is that he is taking on the responsibility that was passed on to him before he even knew that the responsibility was his to begin with. Some phantoms in the past were trained and they knew that they were going to be taking over. This time, this guy was thrust into that responsibility. And he doesn't just have to save humans and people, he has to save the entire earth this time. The original Phantom just had the goal of protecting the innocent, helping the weak, things like that. This time, he's supposed to save the earth because of the environmental destruction. His opponents here are, of course, the big bad corporations and everything. And you have to go through all these stages that fight all of these bad guys. And I must say, the game itself reminds me a lot of Symphony of the Night. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is very tough, there's a lot of secret levels. A lot of people will get angry at that comparison because they regard Castlevania Symphony of the Night as the best game of all time. I would beg to disagree with that, but in this case, this game, Phantom 2040 for the Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, and Super NES, compares a lot to that because of a lot of backtracking, a lot of secret parts of the level, a deep story. It's got a good story to it as well. Lots of good characters and lots of weapons to use. So if you are any kind of fan of run and jumps, of platformers, of many weapons to use against enemies, lots of secret portions to the stage, a good storyline, a lot of different characters to interact with, multiple endings as well, Phantom 2040 for the Super NES is the game that you want to try. And I'm not sure if anybody else is familiar with this game. Has anybody else tried this game? Anybody? That you guys are looking at the footage right now. It's the guy in the purple jumpsuit. There you go.
Never played the games,
Mhm.
but just looking at the video and how you're breaking it down, it's very interesting, and I'm going to want to play it. But I
Mhm.
watched the movie though,
You did.
so I'm
Very good.
familiar with the Phantom. So
Oh, you're talking about the Billy Zane movie. Yes. Yes, absolutely. The Billy Zane movie is a phantom of the 1930s incarnation. So yeah, that Billy Zane phantom is an ancestor of this phantom, the one
Mhm.
on the Super NES Genesis game. Yes, correct. Good call, one. Good call. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else familiar with the character, with the game? Interested in it?
I,
Is it something up your alley? Something that you guys might want to
the,
try?
the Phantom looks familiar to me, but I don't think it's something that I would have watched back
Yeah,
then when I
that's
was
what I
a
was saying. I
kid.
was like, it looks very familiar,
Mm.
but
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen the show and I've never played the game.
I didn't know that the backstory was that deep and
Mm-hmm.
complex, that it's actually a title that's being passed on to different generations. And
Mm-hmm.
when I'm looking at the footage right now, the jumping reminds me of Contra when you jump,
Oh yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
satisfying jumping, tumbling action.
Yes.
It really does look difficult. I'm looking. There's some grappling, and then
Mm-hmm.
your what do you call this? There's some hooks so you can swing across the level. It looks difficult. I don't think that this is something that I can finish without raging for hours.
Hmm. Yeah. The thing about it is the Phantom is one of the original superheroes. So much so that he was also part of the Defenders of the Earth. If you guys are familiar with that cartoon as well. So yes, this one we're talking like classic lore characters. Again, this strip has been running since 1936, if I remember correctly, and yeah, the lore is pretty deep, and I must say it's a tragedy that it fell out of popularity because it's got a good storyline to it. Original Phantom was a victim of pirates in the seas. His ship got attacked and he got left for dead. He survived and was taken care of by people in the jungle, and he swore an oath to always protect the innocent, to fight against any evil and piracy, and take vengeance for those who have been wronged. And he made that oath and he passed that on to his kids, and his kids passed out on to their kids. And yeah, lots of high-tech gadgets, lots of adventures, lots of good stories all up throughout the eras. Yeah, you guys might want to check it out.
I
Again,
mean, comparing
what's
this to
oldest movie?
Batman, dude, he's got more drama going on,
Oh
more
yeah,
action packed.
that's true. That's true. Yeah,
But just
agreed.
watching the gameplay though, you ever play
Hmm.
Rolling Thunder on the Mega Drive?
Yes, yes,
That's what, like, the style it reminds me of,
that's
just
true.
more action.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, Rolling Thunder is a good example of a comparison to this one. Good choice, one. All
Yeah,
right. So,
I watched the intro for the cartoon.
mhm,
This is something I would have watched when I was younger, so I don't know how
yeah.
it I don't know what channel it
Well,
was on or what,
you've
but
got you're lucky, Jose, because they've got the entire cartoon
yes,
series on YouTube
I
right now.
seen that right now.
Yes. There you go. It sounds like
They like
Jose's got his marathon for
watching
the weekend.
the
It looks like they also had a mini series in 2009.
Mm. Yep, that's it. There you go. Yeah, there was I think a live action
Yeah, it was
series
on
as well.
Sci-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Very cool. So,
the
that is my game for the show. Anybody else wanna make an observation before we move on?
Is
Oh,
there
I
a
Lead it.
cartoon of this?
so
Sorry. Yes, Mark.
Is there a cartoon of this?
Yes, there is a cartoon of it. It's called Phantom 2040. You might want to watch it on YouTube. It's good.
It
The,
feels familiar. I can't
Mhm.
recall when I watched or when I watched it before or what, but it is so familiar.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen it.
If if you were a fan of RPN9 here in the Philippines before, I
hmm
think it was syndicated together with the Tick, if you remember the
Ah,
Tick.
Yes.
yeah,
The tick.
yes, yes. Okay.
hmm
And the one that I really remember is the animation looks like the one we discussed earlier, Eon Flux,
Aeon Flux.
because of
Yes.
Mhm.
the long arms and torso.
Yes.
Uh, and I also remember reading the comic strip in Philippine Star, or was it in the
hmm
Inquirer? They
Yes.
had, but it was the earlier incarnation of the character,
hmm
and I really didn't know the backstory because it's been, I guess it's been a while since it was published
hmm
in the newspapers, in the broadsheets, and I
hmm
didn't really get to know what the character is until I um, Google searched it, and he was actually he's not he looks like he's immortal, but it's
hmm
actually like the legacy is being passed to a different person.
Yes. And it's always a good way to. It's always a good intro. To maybe want to watch the Billy Zane movie, The Phantom. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's a good one. You have to adjust your mindset. It's a very campy movie, but that's how it was supposed to be back in the day.
It also
All right.
reminds me of the movie The Shadow, but
Oh yes, The Shadow. Yes,
with
same era.
uh,
Yes.
which
Sure.
Baldwin was that? I forgot.
Yeah. William Baldwin, not Alec Baldwin. Yeah.
Uh,
Alec Baldwin. All
Whichever.
right. Yeah. There you go. All right. Nice. Okay. So Miss Hino, call out the next presenter.
All right, still following our roster here on the screen. Let's go on ahead to JDM. What's your game for today?
So for me, it's going to be lesser known character from Nickelodeon. It's El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera
Oh, I remember that
Ooh.
for
one. Yeah, that's a good
the
one.
PS2. Um, what I liked about this game is it's an action platformer. Um, it reminds me of
Ooh.
let's see, Crash Bandicoot whenever it goes like side scroller, not the like forward. Um, the levels when he goes forward, when he goes side scroller, it looks kind of like this game.
Ooh.
So El Tigre, The Misadventures of Manny Rivera was released for the PS2. Also in Nintendo DS, if I remember correctly. It's the same premise. So you play as the titular character of El Tigre, also known as Manny Rivera, or in his full name, Manuel Pablo Gutierrez O'Brien Equia Rivera.
Wow.
That's like a long list of
Yeah, Jose can
family
identify
names.
with that. There you go. You can see him smiling.
Here in the Philippines, it's since we've been colonized by the
Spain.
US,
Mhm.
it's and Spain. It's the first name is American, then the last name is so it's a um, weird combination. So going back to the game, it's Manny Rivera, by the way, is the son of a superhero called White Pantera, and
Mm.
is the grandson of the villain Puma Loco. So there's a like um tug of war going on between him going to the good side, or the bad side, the dark side. It's like Star Wars somehow, because
Oh.
there's a his father is forcing him to do great deeds, do great things, save the earth. Then all of a sudden, his grandfather is um, leading him to do the opposite. So it's like a tug of war, really. And the game is 75% platforming and 25% action because you need to fight mandatory boss battles at each end of each level. So yeah, look at that. This is a platforming stage. All you need to do is jump through every hurdles. There's also a bonus round that you need to run through the level as fast as you can so you could earn enough macho points. That's what it's like in Mario. It's the golden coin that you need to earn so you could unlock the bonus stages and also the bonus character, which is White Pantera, which is his father. And then the setting is this is in Miracle City, where the show is situated. You can also go to Calavera, which is the like the rustic um, desert part of the levels. And then this also reminds me of Pepsi Man because there's the bonus stage where you need to the other playable character is his best friend Frida Suarez, who eventually became his love interest in the game. In the bonus stage, it will allow you to play Frida, who's riding mining cart, and you need to just like Pepsi Man, you need to avoid
Drink Pepsi.
um yes
Well, in this one they drink Caritos.
yeah, or the tequilas, and then
Or the tequilas. Listening to Lupio Rivera.
uh, and then you need to avoid oncoming traffic and then some
Oh
other
man.
obstacles on the road.
I mean, if you're
This is
avoiding
like stealth.
oncoming traffic, man, everybody's drunk. Shit.
Why is she
Then you have
riding a mine cart? Is this what they meant by the children yearn for the mines or something?
It does
let's
remind
see.
me a little bit of Guacamole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
If I'm going to be honest, yeah, it does
yeah,
remind me a little bit of Guacamole. JDM. Which
yes.
came out first though?
I think
Does he have
I
any
think Guacamole
catchphrases?
came out in 2013. This one came out
uh,
when?
way
At
earlier because
way
this was in
earlier.
the PS2, and then
Okay.
2007.
2007. Oh, okay. There you go.
this one, it's a shopping cart, not a mining cart.
Ooh.
Okay.
So this is Frida Suarez who's riding the shopping cart.
Does she have a pan on her
Look at
head?
that breakneck speed.
I think a
This
cooking
is
pot or something.
Subway Surfers before
Yeah.
Subway Surfers. Am I right?
She's trying to
Before
Yeah.
fucking get
Temple
home and make
Run.
a pot of fucking pozole.
Before Temple
Yeah.
Run.
So you earn enough of those coins or the matcha points, you unlock this level, and eventually, if you have too much, you will be able to play White Pantera or Manny's father. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And it um El Tigre reminds me as well of the Coon from South Park because of the cat nails. What do you call that? Cat claws.
Yes.
So that's it. El
All right.
Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera. What do
And
you think?
like I said, it does remind me a lot of Guacamole. I guess Guacamole got a lot of its inspiration from this one.
This loading screen is funny. I'm sorry.
I know. Well, for this is more for the people who are familiar with the Mexican South American culture here. does it look like it would appeal to you guys?
Yeah, because it did.
It did. Okay, there you go. All
And
right.
it,
So,
I guess it would really appeal to Miss
mm,
Enslin because of
mm,
the setting and
mm,
the the artwork,
mhm.
the art style. I mean,
I have to admit, it's extremely cartoony. It does look like it did get ripped cells out of the cartoon straight into the game itself. Hmm. All right.
Yeah,
Anybody else? What are your
I like
impressions?
the colors of the background are really nice and vibrant. So it
Mhm,
really the South American culture and whatnot, the festive side and
mhm,
everything's just so vibrant, and I think this game reflects it well.
mhm. Okay. Nice. And Juan, your impression?
No, it's good. I mean, very interesting. Like I'm just as I'm watching it, it's like you can really like speed through this damn thing. So I'm
Mhm.
curious to kind of like play it once and then try to speed through, see how fast I can do it, set a
Hmm,
record.
yeah, uh,
okay.
yeah. Actually, that's the one aspect of the game where you need to. It will give you an option to like do a hard or mod like easy difficulty within the
Mhm.
level. Then you will gain as much macho points when you finish the more difficult one. But don't be like complacent seeing these footages because you think that it lasts like a Crash Bandicoot level. It doesn't. It will take you about, if you're really slow, it may take you about 30 minutes to finish just one level.
Wow.
But
I
if
mean,
you're
is there
really
stuff
good
to
at,
like collect and stuff? I mean, is there like each level has stuff that you have to get to 100% complete it, or are you just running through?
yeah, you just run through.
It's
Okay.
funny you
It
say
doesn't give you
30
a
minutes
100%.
because
Yeah,
the speed run record for this game is 39 minutes 15 seconds.
Oh my goodness, really? Okay. Well,
Hardcore.
that's something. You know, we're talking
Um,
What's
like
your
just ramming through everything without regard for what you want to collect. You just want
well?
to get
What's your
through it.
fastest time, JDM?
I think for the first level alone, I got into 20 something ish,
Well, it's
20
hard.
minutes. It's
It's hard for people like us. JDM and I are of the same mind. We love, exploring everywhere, collecting
because
everything. Yeah, that's kind of
because
gamer I am.
every time you hit an obstacle or like an enemy, it
Hmm.
you go back to the piñata where you get, it's like the checkpoint
Hmm.
in the middle of the level. So you'll go back there. Imagine if you're almost near the next piñata, then you died before getting the piñata. You will need to go back to the last
Mm.
checkpoint.
That means
Which,
terrible checkpoints.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Mark, RV, opinions, thoughts?
I like the Subway Surfer kind of style level. That looked really
Hmm.
cool. That I think I could like Miss Huni said, like it looked like Temple Run before Temple Run. It was so cool. I like that kind of like level where she's in a little mine cart or whatever, shopping trolley, whatever it was, and she's just going collecting coins.
Right.
All right. And Mark, would you play something like this? Does it look like it's something that you might be interested in?
Oh man, the platformer games. Ah, I mean, it looks like for me, it looks like Jackie Chan Stuntmaster
Oh yeah,
for
there you go. That's
PlayStation.
true. That's true. Yeah.
That hooked me a lot. So yeah, maybe I can try this game.
um, I've never played this, but I did watch the show.
Mm.
And JDM talks about how like he's being pulled this way and that way by his father and his grandfather. There's
Hmm.
actually an episode where they let you vote on the ending whether he would choose the
Ah,
path of
Cool.
heroism
Oh,
or villainy.
or
Ooh.
villainy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they
Really?
voted, and then ultimately people voted for him to stay the hero.
Hmm.
But
No, boring, boring,
I think
boring.
on they actually made both endings just in case.
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah.
So
Oh,
you can actually go
no.
watch the villain ending if you wanted.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's
That's
so
cool.
cool. Interactivity before interactivity.
Yes. All right. Well done. Well done. Nice choice, JDM and Miss Hino. Let's move on to the next one, if you please.
Alrighty, next in our roster, Mark, what do you have for us for today? What's your game?
Um, okay, guys, for my topic for today.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, no. Imagine a land. It's a faraway place where the caravan camels roam.
There
Oh, he's
you
Where
going
you
into
go.
it.
wander
He's going
among
into
the
it.
culture and tongue. It's chaotic, but hey, it's home.
Yeah.
When the winds from the east and the suns from the west and the sand in the glass is right. Come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian night. Sorry, guys, I need to do that. My topic for today is Aladdin on SNES. Okay. This game was released in November 1993 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, developed and published by Capcom. Um, Based on 1992 Disney movie. It was part of a trend back then where big licensed movie got their own platformer games, Hercules, etc. Um, this is where I remember when I was a kid. Every time I step into an appliance store or any kind of mall here in the 90s or early 2000, there was a section with multiple TV and consoles, and almost every time I pass by, there it was. There's that Aladdin demo screen, practically calling me over. And of course, I was a kid. I'm like hooked into it. The first thing that hits you when you play this game is how perfectly the intro, the UI, the pixel design fit the gameplay. Every animation, every movement, it feels like you're controlling a Disney cartoon. Now, as for the mechanics, Aladdin doesn't have a sword here. Of course, this is made before. So if this is made today, of course, Aladdin would wear a great sword or a dragon slayer sword. Um, you rely on jumping enemies, throwing apples, you pick up along the way. The apples are limited. Timing, you miss a jump and suddenly you're eating the sand. You will be back at the very bottom of the screen. The enemies, the enemies doesn't stop. It never stops spawning. So also the jar that walks around with the chicken feet. I think it's shown there. It exists purely on just to annoy you. If you try to kill everything, you're just wasting your time in this game. Most of the time, the smart move is just to speed run through the whole level. Then there's that carpet ride levels. It reminds me of Mega Man X4, Jet Stingray stage, Mega Man 8 Crossman stage also. Surprisingly, this kind of game is for kids. I mean, it was created for kids, but the difficulty, man, it's definitely not. It's not definitely not for kids. It looks colorful, playful, straight out of Disney movie. Yet it quietly trains young players in for patience, timing, precision. It's a tiny boot camp disguised as a cartoon. For someone in their 30s, though, it's kind of challenging. That makes you want to bite the controller. It's punishing, tricky, absolutely annoying for me. I'm 36, by the way. Uh, and it's exactly why old school gamers have such good perspective, also skills for today. We grow up on the games like this. No tutorials, no mercy, no hand holding. If you fail, you learn, you try again. That's it. If you were 90s kids with, VHS of Aladdin, this game hits hard with nostalgia. That's it. And if you haven't played it before, good luck. You you will be needing your blood pressure medicine, fast reflexes, emotional stability just to go through the stages. It's frustrating. It's challenging. Somehow, it's also insanely fun. If you love the Aladdin movie, then you're going to love this game. And yeah, for the Aladdin movie, recent Aladdin movie, I'd go for the OG. I'd go for the Disney old movie rather than the new. So no offense to the new one, the classic just hits different. So yeah, that's for me.
I'm gonna say anything classic versus what they're remaking now is always gonna be better.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there could be a select hand-picked movies that are coming out now that are good, but when it comes to Aladdin, I wasn't a fan of the Aladdin movie.
Wait, which
Not
one?
at all.
Actually, I have
the live
VHS
action.
of this before,
I
so
haven't seen it yet.
I'm biased.
Don't.
So yeah, guys, have you played this game or what?
Yes, I've played this game a lot. I
Mhm.
prefer this one to the Genesis one. Because the Genesis one is different. I like this one way better. And I remember always playing it and watching the TV show too.
I actually haven't played the Sega Genesis version.
Don't.
What are the differences of
if you want
the
a
Genesis
challenge.
one and this one?
I would have to look it up. I don't know off the top of my head. I just know that they are different. I know they were.
You two lies.
This one was developed by Capcom. The other one was developed by a different company.
Oh,
So they're completely different. If that homo was on here, he would be able to tell you the difference right off the top of his head.
That homo. I'm looking at the gameplay right now. I like the little cutscenes because of course the machines back then weren't really built to have the longer cutscene, the MVs, FMVs. So I like that they made original illustrations in pixel art, and then there's this little text scrolling at the bottom to explain what's going on.
Okay,
I
Google
kind of like
AI.
that, and I miss that.
Google AI says the Genesis version features sword combat, fast-paced action, and hand-drawn animation, and the SNES version focuses on precision platforming, jumping on enemies, and puzzle solving, often considered to have tighter controls.
Hey guys, what do you think about what are your thoughts about Sergio's comment here in YouTube? Will Smith is greater than Robin Williams. Changed my
Dude.
mind.
oh my god.
Dude,
Uh-oh.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
whoa, whoa,
Uh-oh.
whoa,
no.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna say it now. You can get
Why
mad.
are stirring
If you like Will
Get
Smith,
in the
in
pot.
here
bit
right
slap.
now.
why you stirring the
you?
pot? You're not here. Why you stirring the pot?
Maybe because he's not here. Not here. He made that
That
comment.
very comment. My god.
Robin
get
Williams,
here,
if he
you
was
get
around,
hit.
would bit slap Will Smith. Just
Well,
saying.
let me just say this. The Will Smith one is
It's ass.
vastly
Well,
inferior.
There's
to
actually been 3
Robin
people who
Williams.
have been Genie.
Yes. I forgot. I forgot the name of the other guy
Dan
for the
Castanella.
TV series. Yes, Dan Castanella.
He
For
also
the,
did the voice for
yeah.
Genie in Return of Jafar.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Return of Jafar.
Man, Robin Williams, man, he can't be beat, man. Like, come on.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
100%.
Inulit pa yung comment eh.
Ryan
change your
also
mind.
commented, he said, one of the few games that has different gameplay based on the console. So Sega is more forgiving, while SNS is design demands patience and skills. The Japan version has three continues, but the US has unlimited. I've played this game. It is very hard. Like Mark said, it is very skill based and patience. But yeah, it's very hard. This game.
And this is for kids.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
When we did our Disney games episode, everyone said The Lion King was hard, and that game is not hard at all.
Skill issue.
This guy can beat it. That guy. The guy in the
It's
red.
like
No.
Crash Bandicoot. Oh my god, when I played it, I was trashing, I was cursing at the screen. Like, para sa mga bata to. I like that. And And there
It
are a
sounds like
few
you're gonna toss
people
the
who are
bottle.
Translation.
What bottle are you
Translation:
tossing?
This is for kids. Okay.
so yeah, platformer games.
Well, that's the thing about it, Mark. Back in the day, platformer games and games in general were designed to be very hard so that they can't be beaten in one sitting or in one afternoon because they wanted to make sure that the game was and that they maximize the value of the game so the parents don't feel like they got ripped off when they bought a game for a kid and they got finished by the end of the day. They'd say, "I want my money back. This I'm returning this game because it's my kid didn't, my kid finished it up in one day." So yeah, they had to make it harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Buy it,
That's why
that
return
kid
it, and
must
buy
have
it
been
again at a cheaper price.
that kid
Mhm.
must have been Le Hulk from France because he beat the game in 16 minutes.
Oh my goodness,
Oh my.
really?
And nowadays we get games that aren't finished and we pay full price.
That's true. Very true. Very true. It's very
Ooh.
true. Yeah. Good point,
I
Whoa,
think
Messina.
Joe said, "Whoa." No, we gotta
I think
address
I think
this.
Joe's slowly inching to the one thing he wants to say but doesn't want to say.
Say it,
Okay.
Joe.
What?
Say it.
you just
I,
come in here
What?
and
Oh no.
I think he's gonna inch toward the fact that Will Smith is still alive.
Yeah.
still relevant.
Have you actually ever seen any
Oh.
of Robin Williams' stand-up comedy? He
Yes,
is
He
funny
is
as
funny.
fuck. He is hilarious, especially his bit about golf being invented by the Scots. It was brilliant. It was hilarious. You guys should watch it. Yes. All right.
Okay,
Well
well,
done. Well done, Mark. Well done. So good
that's
choice of game.
that's his thing.
I
Yeah.
won't be
Oh,
singing
quick question
again.
before we move on, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
You said that as an adult, you'd bite the controller. What would a kid do?
Mm-hmm. Throw it against the wall, definitely. Mhm.
Bite it hard.
Mhm.
he'd bite it harder because he had the teeth for it then.
That's true. There's also that. Yeah.
Actually, there's a
All right.
moment where when I'm so pissed, I bit my phone and it cracked. I don't know.
I used to have friends like that. We used to play a lot of like Madden, and these dudes were
Oh.
like, they were one of those type of players to where they took it beyond serious. And
Mhm.
this was my first time playing Madden 2001, and I literally just was throwing nothing but Hail Marys, and I beat this guy, and he fucking grabbed the controller. What the fuck? Slammed it on the floor. My brother's 10 steps away, jumps up and socks the fuck out of him. He's like, "Motherfucker, you can go buy me another one."
Yeah. Mhm. Oh,
I'm like,
definitely. Gotta do that. Yeah. Man.
Wait, do we have
You
an
know-
episode where we, showcase a game where we rage bait or what?
We've done one episode where I think we did one of those like Soulsborne type of games, if I remember correctly, that really hit hard and
No,
tough ones. Which
we
one was that, JDM?
we did the Rage Quit
Oh yeah, that's right.
episode
That's right. The Rage Quit
in
episode. Yeah.
2022, but
Yes.
there's
Mhm.
always
Oh.
a chance to get a part 2.
Yes.
Part
Oh, dude,
two.
if we do
Why
a
not?
part 2, dude, I have the perfect game for that shit.
Really?
I literally,
Okay.
I rage quit the
There
fuck
you
out
go.
of it and had to press
There we
on,
Oh
and
no.
I finished
Oh
RoboCop.
no.
I was telling
Alright.
Joel about it. We were
Yeah.
talking about
Well,
Returnal.
let's
Oh
let's
yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about it in the chat so we can reserve that episode on schedule.
Yes. All
Oh,
right. And Miss Inu, move on. Let's do the next presenter then.
wait, the windows got jumbled.
Yeah, I removed.
Okay, Jose, let's just go with you.
All right.
What is
Your game of
what's your
choice.
game for us tonight?
All right, so my game is Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion XL.
Mhm.
It is an upgraded port for the PS3 and the 360. It was originally released on the 3DS. Essentially, it's a Smash clone. The game has you pitting different Cartoon Network stars, trying to knock them out of the arena. One thing that was different was that attacking players would make them drop cubes, and that would fill your special meter, which you could unleash their Punch Time Explosion, which was basically just their version of a Final Smash. So, like, for example, Ben Tennyson would turn into Ultimate Humongousaur, and he would launch missiles all over the stage. And then just like Smash, there's items that appear on the stage, and they also have their version of assist trophies. And in the XL version of the game, certain assist characters can team up with the playable characters to do a synergy attack. One of the assist characters that would come out is Madame Foster, and she would have a plate of cookies. And if you're Chowder, Chowder would eat the cookies. He would grow big, and then she would roll him around the stage at other characters. Originally in the 3DS one, there was 18 characters, but they added 8 more in the XL version. So for characters, you have Aku from Samurai Jack, Ben Tennyson from Ben 10, Billy and Mandy from the Billy and Mandy, Blossom Bubbles and Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls, Captain Knuckles from Flapjack, Captain Planet is in here, Chowder and Kimchi, Dexter, Father from Kid Next Door, Flapjack, Grim, him from the Powerpuff Girls, Haas Delgado, Johnny Bravo, Kevin Levin, Mac and Blue, Mojo Jojo, Monkey, Number One, Samurai Jack, the Scotsman, Toilinator, Vilgax, and then just because they want to be more like Smash, you have young Ben Tennyson. And it was weird because this game did not focus on many current Cartoon Network shows at the time, because Adventure Time was out at the time, and so was Regular Show, but none of those characters made it into this game. They focused more on older Cartoon Network shows. So the game does have a semblance of a story. The Cartoon Network announcer is trying to watch TV on his day off, but he notices that some unknown force is causing chaos in the universes of his shows, with villains showing up between different shows, and the heroes becoming corrupted versions of themselves, kind of like in Brawl with the evil Nintendo characters. So the announcer watches as Ben Tennyson shows up in Chowder while he's going after Vilgax. And honestly, the story is very similar to the subspace emissary from Smash Bros. So you have evil heroes having to be fought to turn good. Everyone's just showing up randomly. Everyone dies at one point, but just to be saved by one character that just happens to be there too. That character being Captain Planet.
Wow.
And then the other one, I think it was Sonic and the Subspace Emissary. The story was altered from the 3DS version and the XL version because they did add the more characters, so they had to have them be in the story. They also redubbed the lines in the XL version because originally in the 3DS they just had sound-alikes doing the voices, and this time they got the actual voice actors to do the voice lines for them. The game, it isn't the best game. It's definitely a really cheap Smash clone. Sometimes the characters feel heavy, and not in a good way. It feels clunky. It's pretty broken, but I think that's what makes it kind of fun, especially if you're playing with friends. So, I mean, yeah. I forget what his special is, but the game, I remember my nieces and nephews had it on the 3DS, and I remember hearing that it was going to come out because it came out earlier that year. I forget what year did it come out. It came out on the 3DS June 2011, and I remember hearing that just that November 2011 we were going to get the upgraded version. So I was like, I'll just wait for the XL version. So I waited for this one. Yeah, it's fun if you get 3 other friends to play with you. No one was ever playing online. But it's fun. It's I don't think it's very expensive. So if you like Cartoon Network and you like your Smash clones, this is the game for you.
They're just talking about Smash. I mean, just a core memory unlocked is when we used to fucking sit outside at work when we were at Sears and playing Smash with Panda.
I don't
On the
remember doing
3DSs. You never did it with us?
No.
Oh, you did. Well, I
Nope.
know it's me and him. Well, core memory unlocked for me then. Haha.
Phantom memory for one. Okay. Well, the thing about it is, Cartoon Network has has a great stable of characters, and I'm not surprised that they actually focused on the, shall we say, the more seasoned characters for this game because they're more established. They're more familiar to people during that time. I'm sure Adventure Time and regular show were getting popular, but for those of you who grew up with Cartoon Network characters, like Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, the dog.
Cat
Is it
dog.
Courage? Yeah, the cat
Courage
dog.
the
Yeah, there you
Cowardly
go.
Dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, you would say yes. I would get this game because I'm familiar with the characters. There you go. Yeah, JDM is showing off his wallpaper. Yes, there you go. Cartoon Network. My personal favorite will always be Space Ghost. What can I say? Yeah, and yeah,
Attorney at Law.
Space Ghost.
yeah. No, that's Harvey Birdman.
Super Attorney at Law.
But side question, we talked about Nickelodeon earlier. Which character did you guys want to have more play in terms of what was available in terms of cartoons that you guys didn't see all that much? My personal favorite was My Life as a Teenage Robot on Nickelodeon with the robot Jenny, who was created to become this super weapon, but she wanted to become more human. So Shades of Pinocchio. So anybody have any particular cartoons, not necessarily Cartoon Network, but also in Nickelodeon that you wanted to have more of, but they never actually made more of?
You mean like more
Mm.
of the show?
Yeah, more of the show, more it made more appearances, or like had more things happen later on, like video games or like a movie or something later on, more merchandise.
Me,
and
man, Dexter's Laboratory, dude. Fucking Dexter's Laboratory was the shit.
That's true.
I love
That's
Dexter's
true.
Laboratory.
Dexter's Lab, yeah, I have to
Ah,
admit it was huge, but I'm not quite sure it came out with a lot more merch afterwards, right? That's
Mm-mm.
too bad. Oh, all right.
speaking of, before I
Mhm.
forget, there is someone who's making Courage the Cowardly Dog video game right now. It's indie,
Mm,
but it
Ooh.
looks really good. It looks very faithful. It looks legit scary.
okay.
I'm not sure if they were able to get some of the old voice actors back,
Mm,
but I'll send it in our chat later. But
oh,
it's in YouTube. It's floating around and it's getting more traction. And I hope it gets really successful on release. But back to your question, Joel.
mhm.
There was this show on Disney Channel, Martin Mystery. I think it's
Oh,
from the same studio who made Totally Spies.
yes.
I wish we had more of that show because I don't think it really blew up just unlike Totally Spies. So I just suddenly remembered that show.
Yeah.
Java the
Good
Caveman.
choice. Good choice.
I don't know. Like I think a lot of the ones I can think of had come back in some form.
Hmm.
So like DuckTales, it came back with the reboot.
Yeah.
Rocko's Modern Life, it had
Mm,
that
yeah.
movie on Netflix.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
And
That
then
Invader Zim too.
the one I was
Invader
always
Zim,
thinking
yeah.
about was Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
And I
Yeah.
remember being
Hey
obsessed with Hey
Arnold.
Arnold. And I remember before the Jungle movie came out, which was the newest thing, I
Mhm.
remember him talking about it and how he had this movie all planned, but some stuff went sideways with Nickelodeon and he took off and
Mhm.
we were never gonna get it. And then one day we got it and I was like, what? But now it's leaving me wanting more Hey Arnold because of what
Mhm.
happens at the end of the movie.
Mm.
And he said that it might come back,
Yeah.
but that was like years ago and I haven't seen anything.
Mhm. With Cow and Chicken was a lot of fun too. I'm not quite sure they ever came out with anything anymore after that, after the cartoon series.
Pork
But
Oh
yeah.
butts
my
and
god, dude,
taters. Pork
that
butts and
was so
taters.
fucking adult humor,
Oh yeah.
raunchy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
You
It
paid
was. It
attention.
was. It was weird too. Absolutely weird. All right. So yeah, Miss Hiro, call out the next presenter.
Alrighty, let's go on to Juan. What are
All
you
right.
gonna share to us today?
Well, I will sing the intro.
Oh my
Mm,
God.
I
sure.
wanna be the very best. Oh no, sorry, wrong one, wrong game, wrong game. No, I'm kidding. Nah, the game that I'm picking doesn't have a theme song. It does, but it's more music than anything. So,
Yeah,
but the game
instrumental.
I'm picking is Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally
Mm, mhm.
for the SNES, and also known in Japan as the Looney Tunes Roadrunner versus Wile E. Coyote.
Mm.
So it came
All
out
right.
in '92, developed by ICOM. The publisher was Sunsoft. This is a single player platform game where you take control of the Roadrunner. You're pretty much trying to run away from Wile E. Coyote and all his little,
Beep beep.
schemes, and trying to take over. Um, but this game was also known for its like cartoon style like graphics. I mean, if anybody's played it, I mean, you guys will know. Like, I mean, it's very colorful.
Mhm.
Um, like I said, it's very simple. I mean, it's like playing Sonic. You're just trying to get to the end. So little things you can kind of collect are like flags, to gain points. You pick up bird seed to give you like turbo boost. The only bad thing about turbo boost is you can go too damn fast and you can miss your jump or miss your platform and you fall all the way down and got to start over.
Yeah, if you suck.
Well, I mean, I haven't played this game in forever, so yeah, I've had a couple of those little drops.
Mhm.
I mean, as you can see, like even looking at the gameplay, like how the platforms are, and look at his movement, like it's very fast paced. So if you try to hit the brakes, you're not gonna, you don't have Brembo in those feet. Um, but like I said, as for the gameplay, like I said, I mean, you're just navigating and avoiding enemies, collecting flags to unlock, an exit. You have your power up and bird seed to help overcome obstacles. Each episode has a boss fight with Wile E. the Coyote. So you have five different levels, and each level has three parts to it.
Mhm.
So I mean, it makes each part actually fairly long. Um, let's see what else. I mean, the game's fun. I mean, it does have its bad moments, like I was saying. If you're running and you miss your fucking platform, you got to start all over again. Um, let's see. I'm trying to remember. So Roadrunner has the ability to turbo boost, jump, consume bird seeds, pecking to defeat enemies. Um, they also have the iconic meep meep as you're
Yes.
running around. um, let's see what else.
I have to say, looking at it right now, it's so accurate to the cartoons, the
Yes.
artwork and the movements. It's like watching an actual episode of Looney Tunes of Roadrunner of the Roadrunner show, or Roadrunner versus Wile E. Coyote. And I have to say, it's one of those classic cartoons where you can say it's very very slapstick based, because Wile E. Coyote
Hmm.
is always being, well, shall we say, always being injured, not necessarily permanently or anything of the sort, but yes, a lot of the comedy is very physical. And that reminds me, Acme is the company that Wile E. Coyote always purchases from.
Hmm.
As it turns out, Acme stands for something. Acme Corporation is a company that makes everything. ACME. Acme Corporation.
Ah,
That's why Wile E. Coyote always orders from it. All his crazy
Today I learned
stuff.
after how many
Yeah.
years, after how
There
many
you go.
decades, decades.
Mhm.
I was today years old.
Today years old. Yes, that's the thing though. It's again, the motion is fluid. One, the motions are fluid.
Yeah.
It's almost like watching an actual cartoon, and they stick every single animation thing, like the blur lines when the roadrunner is running,
Hmm.
the fact that when he pecks you can see multiple images of his head moving because it's so fast. It's amazing. Good choice, one.
No, I mean, and this game, like I said, I mean, looking at the details, I mean, it was ranked within top 10 for Nintendo Power. So it had a, I
Hmm.
mean, great score. The only thing that sucked is there was supposed to be a sequel to this, but it never happened
Hmm.
because what did I say the damn company was called? Sunsoft went bankrupt,
Sunsoft. Hmm.
so they didn't push out the sequel to it.
Well, there's one thing about it
Mm,
is, one question about it, because I never got the chance to play this. is the losing sequence Wile E. Coyote show does it show Wile E. Coyote actually catching the Roadrunner?
Trying to remember. No, I played enough to get my notes on, but I don't remember
Mhm.
the ending
No
of it.
problem. No problem. No problem. Because I was thinking that if you game over, one of the logical things would be a screen, at least a screen cap of Wile E. Coyote actually holding on to the Roadrunner's
I
neck,
don't
and
think so.
nothing. No,
No,
that's too bad. If
on
I
losing,
were
no.
designing
That's a
it, if
shame.
I were designing it, that would be
That's
the
a shame.
losing. Yeah, that would be the losing screen. That would be the game over screen for me. All right. So yeah.
I
See,
mean,
it even has Wile E. Coyote showing his sign saying that
say,
saying his thoughts.
every
It's
time he gets defeated, he does
yeah,
his little fall and
yeah,
the
and
little
he
whistle.
falls down the canyon. Exactly. Very cool.
The only
yeah,
thing
and the
it
opera.
does is you just die, and then it just comes up with the "that's all, folks" screen.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's too bad. So they don't they stick to the rule. Wile E. Coyote never ever actually catches the Roadrunner ever. I guess that's one of their basic rules. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Got it.
I
He's
All
always
right.
noticed
getting his ass whooped.
I
What was
noticed at
that,
the
Gideon?
beginning, there's a scene there where they are Wiley's chasing the Roadrunner, and it suddenly stops. There you go. Then
Hmm.
it introduces the generic, the scientific name of the Roadrunner.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
It's this one.
Speediest, speediest. Yes, exactly.
But I think it changes every time.
Yes, it does.
So
you
they got
That's
see,
the
good.
you see, this is the
That's
reason why
good.
Looney Tunes is so much better than Disney. Trust me on this one, guys. Trust me.
the attention to detail for these
Yes.
developers.
Yeah.
And also, it's kind of sad that
Hmm.
there's no sequel because it was made by Sunsoft,
Hmm.
and I think Sunsoft had this like resume of creating very good
Yes.
games like Batman
Yeah.
and those other Sunsoft games that we have played.
Hmm. Yes. Agreed. Completely agreed. Sunsoft is a great developer. All right. RV. Opinions. Thoughts.
Yeah, I've never played this game, but I love the TV show. Fun fact
Hmm.
about the TV show: Wiley Cody never speaks. Like you said, Sergio, he only
Yes.
holds up those little signs. The only
Hmm.
dialogue in the show is the beep beep.
Hmm.
But yeah, never played this one, but it looks like you said very true to the TV show as well. I'm actually curious to see if there was, like you questioned before, Sergio, if there was a sequence where Coyote actually catches Roadrunner, but I don't think there
Hmm.
is.
Hmm.
Now Jose said no.
Hmm.
It was just that's all, folks, and step
Hmm.
back into it.
Okay. No problem. No
This
problem.
level right here sucks. This is where Wiley gets a lot of the robotic roadrunners, and they're all
Mm.
bombs.
How about you, Mark? I know the platforming really isn't your thing, but would something like this interest you?
Um,
It's more like
actually,
the Sonic thing than anything else. Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
last 4 days ago, I watched something like a roadrunner and
Mhm,
a coyote chasing in real life. So I
mhm,
was like, this is my first time. So I'm so surprised with it. Like the roadrunner is so fast. The
mhm.
the the coyote is eating dust. So
Yes.
I I'm utterly surprised with it. It's so amazing. As for the game, yeah, why not? It looks interesting. Also,
Mhm.
it's so colorful and it's so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm
It
going
looks
to try
better than a lot.
Yeah, really.
Plays better
I
than
mean,
a lot.
Yes, okay.
if you guys are
Yes.
interested in music too, like the sound, like the
Mm.
music for it's actually really good.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
sure.
then for their series, I mean, I'll let you guys know too. I mean, there is other games that they have out, but the one I liked the most out of this was the Death Valley Rally. But they also
Mm.
have Desert Speed Trap for the Game Gear
Okay.
and Desert Demolition on the Genesis.
Mm, okay. Man, I have to admit, the when it comes to uh games, it looks like Warner Brothers really goes all out with these games. Tasmania, if I remember correctly. This one, the one that we had earlier, really, with Bugs Bunny, Lost in Time, they really put a lot of effort into their video game translations of
Mm.
their properties. Yeah. All right. Well done, Juan. All right, and Missinu, go ahead.
I'm
I, I,
every time
I
I'm
sorry, I couldn't help myself. When I saw Wile E. Coyote fall down, his bottom part elongates, his middle part elongates, and then finally his head falls down. It's classic. I can't help myself. I'm an old guy. That
accurate,
will always make me
very
laugh.
accurate there.
Yes. Mhm.
I was looking at the gameplay earlier, and I thought this game would look perfect on a Game Boy Advance screen
Mm.
because of the pixels and how colorful it is. I think it's gonna fit so well on hand. Now,
See, in each level
let's go
in
on
this video
ahead.
before you go on, you have to collect all those flags in each level.
Oh, okay,
Energy
okay.
bonuses.
Oh no, no, I can't. I'm old. My
Messino's the
reflexes.
completionist.
No,
You know that one, right? You just presented her with a challenge.
no,
Um,
no,
And that's
stop.
why
No, I'm an RPG player.
that's why
No.
Skyrim is such a bane to Miss
Wrote
Hino
on
because Skyrim
RPG.
is forever, basically.
Please don't mention Skyrim, please. It's
Skyrim.
gonna suck me right in.
Korean
Stop.
Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Skyrim,
Korean
hey,
That
Skyrim in the PlayStation VR is fun as hell. I
Really?
need to pick
Oh,
that
I
back
gotta
up.
check that.
Oh
Yes.
no, wait, no, I'm jealous. Wait, stop.
that Death Valley Rally game, that I remember playing that as a kid. It
Uh-huh.
was really fun. I remember I beat it like a number of times.
Oh, nice.
No,
So
I don't think I've played that game before.
Mhm.
I'll check it
Well,
out later.
all
but
right.
yeah,
So
Skyrim in VR is pretty cool.
Skyrim. We're really
Mhm.
pulling Miss Hino back in, you know. Imagine Miss Hino
You
wearing a
planned that.
headset,
You
putting it
planned
in,
that.
and you go wandering around Falkreath. We're talking like all those places that you've gotten so familiar with, and
Hey,
jumping
you.
into it. Yeah,
I see you're awake.
yeah.
No,
There
not
you go.
again.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
and
And you just look closer to like really.
She's gonna step closer and smack the wall. Blam!
That's
no,
true.
no.
She's trying to use the
No,
hands
I'm gonna
to
pass the
touch on people.
stop talking about Skyrim. I'm gonna pass the topic over to RV. Come on, save me, man.
Harvey.
What are you sharing tonight?
Moving on
RV's gonna
to
play. He's gonna play Skyrim right now.
Oh yeah, there you go.
my game is the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl #1 because there is two.
Oh.
I'm focusing on the #1. It was released in 2021 by developers Ludosity and Fair Play Labs. If you ever played Super Smash Brothers, then
Never
you
played.
probably like this game. It's, it's similar. It's just obviously the characters are all from Nickelodeon. So, for example, you got SpongeBob and Patrick and Sandy. You have Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Michelangelo. Only two of the turtles. We didn't have budget for all four. Sorry, we only have two.
Yeah, that was weird.
And you also have Goku.
What?
That's the
Yes.
only thing about this game. I mean, not to cut you off, but like literally, for the time that this game came out, the character selection was fucking terrible.
There was only 20.
Yeah, terrible.
You had like Ren and Stimpy, Cat Dog, Nigel Thornberry, Helga from Hey
Hey
Arnold. So
Arnold.
really like random, some random characters. But I think later on it got updated up to about 25. So I think they include like Garfield, Hugh Newton, Rocco. From Rocco's Modern Life, and as you can see, the gameplay there, it's very similar to Super Smash Brothers, but like I said, you have Nickelodeon. There are 3 modes. So you have arcade, so you kind of battle through. You have battle, which is probably the most fun because you battle with other friends, if you have friends, I guess, like Joe mentioned before, who has friends. But if you have like other friends, you can kind of battle with them. And there's
Was
also,
that a diss? If you have friends.
yeah, exactly.
You're dissing them.
One different is there's like a sports mode, so you've got to like kick a ball or throw a football into like a circle. So that's kind of one difference from I guess Smash Brothers. Like I said, there's 20 characters. It's fairly simple to play. Like anyone can kind of pick up and play. It's But the main difference, I guess, what I like, and I'll get your guys' opinion, is that unlike a traditional, I guess, fighting game, or this is more like a platform fighting game, but more unlike a traditional fighting game where you have like a life bar. This one has like a percentage damage meter, as you can see there. The more you get hit, the higher the damage percentage goes, and the more you have, let's say, you get hit at 200, you can get flown off the screen, and that's kind of the objective of the game. You got to beat the crap of the other character. I personally like this. Playing from Smash Brothers, I'm kind of used to this because it kind of gives, I guess, the illusion of that you're always still in the game. As like a traditional life bar, like in a fighting game where you have a traditional life bar, you know how many hits you're gonna take before you're dead. Whereas this one, you could still get up to 200% damage and you could still win it, for example. So that's what I kind of like. I get your thoughts on it, guys. What do you think? If have you played this game? The number 2, because this is only number 1, but number 2 has improved on it much better. One of the bad things I don't like about this has no voice acting whatsoever. So when like they introduce the characters, they just have like little text, no voice acting whatsoever. They have improved it in number 2, but that's one of probably the downfalls of this game. Yeah, what do you guys think? Have you played this?
I played this one. I was excited for this one when it came out. I was disappointed that there was only 2 turtles.
Yeah,
and
like I said, no budget for 4.
Part 2 continues that, where there's only 1 turtle in part 2. And then Joel's favorite XJ9 is in this one. And then the voice acting thing was very annoying because it's almost like a lifeless game without the voice acting.
Oh yeah.
And Game Mill did the same thing with they had the kart racing game, the Nickelodeon ones. They had 3
I
of
love
them.
Game Mill. I love Game Mill as a publisher. Yes.
And they that game too, like you would think that the characters would be having like quips thrown back at each other, but it's just very quiet, like, and it's weird. Like they're fun, but there's that missing. They did eventually add voice acting in the game. They used some of the original actors did get added in an update, and then they had sound alikes for other people. But I don't think everyone got voice acting. I remember SpongeBob did because he was annoying.
And if you play this game,
Beta
Cat Dog is the most OP character, in my opinion. And
but the characters, the selection was kind of weird. Like Hugh Neutron, like that was weird. Nigel, that was weird too.
Tell me here, Nigel. Eliza.
There he is. He's here.
All right, we've got the man showing up for his input into the show. There you go.
The pot stirrer.
Yeah,
Will
we're
Smith
so
is a
sore
fag.
about your contention about that one, Joe.
Will Smith can go suck fucking whoever Jada Smith's fucking dick, right? How terrible.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's doing the Kermit right now.
Let me try and think. I only like one Will Smith movie. I think I remember. Everybody else is just every other movie is just basically him trying to be brooding, but it's still coming off as Anyway, yes. So in this one, I can't really input much because I'm not really into the what's the right word for it, into the Smash Bros genre, because I'm a solo game player. I always play single player games, never do anything multiplayer. And I can't really comment on it, but I have to say it looks chaotic, looks like fun. If I were any kind of multiplayer kind of guy, I'd probably bring this up in parties. I'd probably bring this along in parties and have everybody go at it and have some fun. But yeah, as a single player game player, sad to say I can't comment all that much on this one. All right.
yeah, definitely more fun with friends.
Yeah.
It it feels weird because Arvin mentioned that this game was made in 2021, and yet it didn't have proper voice acting. I mean, were the licenses that expensive? So why make a game that didn't have voice acting, and you're not really putting in the
Yeah.
titular characters? You're putting the random fathers of the main
Yeah.
characters into the game. So it's less than half baked really. So it
No,
makes me
agreed.
sad because
Yeah.
I played Nicktoons Unite in the past, and those were really fun with voice acting and whatever. And now we have this at 2021. Why? What?
I,
That
I
that
think
was
they were
made in the
just.
PS2 era.
I think they were trying to make the game as cheaply as possible. The way they
Yeah.
did their kart racing
Ah,
games.
that's sad.
But people that's why they eventually added the voice acting was
Yeah, the
because
community was
people-
pretty frustrated about
yeah,
it. Yeah.
people were like modding in the voices, and they were just like, I guess we got to do it now.
They're
And
doing their own voices.
No, they were just using sound clips from the shows.
Ah, right. I thought they're doing their own voices into this.
and I
Question.
didn't really like the.
Oh, go ahead, Nisino. Go.
I just wanted to say that I really didn't like the style, the render style of the illustrations for the character selections. It didn't really fit the Nickelodeon. I was used to like the thicker border outlines.
There's no
Here,
detail.
everything just looks so. It looks so.
Stock.
I don't know. Some of the colors, so many gradients, so many random colors, and it's like the characters lost their personalities and stuff, or their trademark look. So I'm also a bit sad about that.
It would have been nice. I mean, this is just me. It would have been nice if the 3D characters stayed 3D and the 2D characters stayed in somewhat 2.5D at best. Because yeah, like
Good
Nisino mentioned,
idea.
like because I mean, like Ren and Stimpy, Rocco, Hey Arnold, and I mean, you know what I mean? Like we've known them as 2D characters. Like and this is not unlike your modern 2D characters. This is 90s 2D characters, right? This was the time when people still draw the shit. Cell shading.
Yep.
Okay. If they just stuck to that, I mean, hey, these are all cartoons. I mean, 2D characters with 3D characters. Still, I mean, they could have make it work.
It's like Mr. Game & Watch and Smash, how he's still 2D.
Yeah.
Yeah, with today's technology, we can actually achieve that better now. 3D models that look like 2D characters. We can definitely achieve that right now. But
All right,
as Jose mentioned, or
let's
Arby
go pitch
mentioned,
the
they're trying to
idea
make
for
it cheaply.
the third version of this game.
I mean,
And
yeah,
I
feel like-
I mean,
If you choose,
I
let's
feel
say, for
like-
example, if you all four of you, or let's say you're playing with computers, and you all choose the same character, let's say 4 Nigel Thornberrys, for example, they'll all look the same. There's no color differential. There's only you can only differentiate that P1.
What?
Yeah, they all look the same. That annoys me.
well, it's what I
They
was trying
can't
to
even
say too,
program
that-
the color palettes?
No, they don't have. Like I said, they don't have budget for that.
That's
to
why,
change
like,
the color.
it's crazy because, like, I mean, Nintendo, like,
see-
really set the bar when they dropped Smash. Like, literally, they set the bar high. Nobody can really top it.
I mean, look at this. So I can see Reptar in the footage there. How come Reptar is only so small? I mean, Reptar should be a little bit bigger than that. Like he should be
Yeah,
like
the
at least
scaling.
ultra big. Why is Reptar only so small? It's almost as big as Ang.
Baby,
It's the same
baby
reason that
reptar.
the Iron Giant in Multiverses was just a little taller than everyone, but not like gigantic.
Right? So much for big and giant. Oh, quick question to RV. Is Arnold even in here? I saw Helga.
No, only Helga. Sorry. Again, we don't have budget for. We only have 2 Ninja Turtles, so we don't have budget for all 4, and we don't have budget for Hey Arnold. We have like the side characters.
Hey Arnold. The only Hey Arnold character in this game is only Helga.
Helga, yeah.
The titular character is not even in here.
Most
Even
of
in
the budget is
Rugrats,
on
in
SpongeBob
Rugrats,
and
it's only
Patrick.
Reptar.
Only Reptar.
Yeah.
Only
Okay.
Same thing. Like
Oh,
all the shows that they have on here.
a
Like
B
literally, like
character at best, sure. Really?
Oh wait, Arnold's grandma's in here too.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, wait, no, that's the
okay.
second one. That's the second one. My bad.
Okay.
That's the second one.
But not Hey Arnold. The
But no,
But it's
main
like a-
character.
But
You
not
look at it,
Arnold.
though.
No.
look at the
What?
roster of Nickelodeon characters. You know that they. I mean, the shows that they have in here. Look at how stacked
I'm
they could have
sorry.
had. All the
I'm sorry.
Rugrats.
They
Everybody
were
from
saving
Arnold.
money. They're trying to do this on the cheap. Yeah, they cannot afford. They cannot afford Arnold. They cannot afford Tommy. They cannot afford all four turtles. Yeah, how much budget
Are-
did they have here?
Or you're gonna pay as DLC for the premium titular characters.
Yes.
Ooh.
I mean,
they had powdered
Ooh.
toast, man. No?
I mean, where is Clarissa? Where is
Right?
Kenan and Kel? Where is the cast of all that?
Actually, that's not a bad idea, Joe. Cartoon characters of classic live action Nickelodeon people.
True.
That would be fun. That would be fun, actually. Yeah.
Yep.
That would
Drop
be
the
fun.
ball on this.
Kel throwing
Like
orange
like
soda
the,
at people.
like the all that cast in cartoon version or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. That would be fun. Yeah. But you have to get licenses from every single one of them because they have to have their live their appearances in
They're like-
I got my orange. I got my
true.
orange soda. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. You see
yeah.
That's his. That can
I
be a
do,
charge
I
attack.
do,
He
I
shakes the
do.
soda and then opens it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Kurt
it-
Labrado said in one of the comments, I enjoyed Rugrats on the PS1 and
Mm.
Simpsons Hit and Run, which is one of the games I was going to do, Simpsons Hit and Run.
Mhm.
But maybe next time.
Mm.
Yeah,
Simpsons.
and that's the
Yep.
game that I tutored
Always.
tutored Miss Hino on getting to run on her Steam Deck, Simpsons Hit and Run, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
Skyrim?
I remember that.
Skyrim. Oh my
No.
god! In VR.
Skyrim, yeah.
Stop
Okay,
it.
there
Stop
you
it.
go.
No, no, no.
Oh shit!
Skyrim,
Hang on.
Joe,
I just
thank you
remembered.
for sharing your game, RV. Joe is already here. Please,
I just
Joe,
remembered.
save me.
Miss Hino's
I just
pushing it
remembered.
forward.
Where's Pete
What?
and Pete? Where's Pete and Pete?
Pete and Pete, yeah. There's
No.
that, yeah. mhm.
From the
Right.
Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Ned's
Also
declassified.
Alex
Yep.
Mack.
Ned's declassified. I'd watch that again. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right,
well.
Miss
Dude, who would
Hino's.
wreck shit in
Miss
this
Hino's
game
put-
is fucking Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory, man. Where's she at?
I don't know. There you
She'd wreak
go.
havoc.
She's
All
busy
right,
with her
Miss-
OnlyFans.
Miss Hino's pushing it forward. Ja, it sounds like Miss Hino's calling you out. What's your game selection?
Please,
Me.
please, what are you sharing today?
Yeah,
Okay.
because Miss Hino's already playing Skyrim on her deck. Anyway.
Okay. No. When Missino said, "Okay, we'll go," when Missino agreed to do a part two, so I tried to rummage through all of the cartoons available that had a video game tie-in, and I'm like, I prefer playing a video game based on a cartoon with a cartoon that's that I grew up with. Like I have a personal or a like a personal investment with. I'm not gonna play any kind of cartoon based video game just because. Okay, like if I don't know the lore of the cartoon, then what's the point of playing this? I'm not gonna be so attached to it. So that's why I chose Harvey Birdman the first time we did this. Because it was just something a little bit simpler to play. We had less than a few days. Okay, so I just chose that. Now that we had a little bit more time to prepare, this was my first game. Would have been my first game of choice back then. It's South Park, Stick of Truth, and I played it on the PlayStation 3. I got it right here. There you go. I'm showing it to you. Okay. So, South Park Stick of Truth. Okay, so, so let's do a little bit of let's get into character. Intro about the game.
You gotta do it sounding like Cartman.
Wait,
Oh,
you gotta
I'll try.
sing the-
I'll
you
try. I'll
gotta sing
try.
the South Park intro.
Yeah, you have to sing the
I'll
South
try,
Park
I'll try.
intro.
The intro. Come down to South Park and have yourself some time. Friendly faces, friendly faces everywhere. Got. Um, okay, so deep in the lands of Zoron, the humans of Kupa Keep struggle to stay alive as they are attacked by the wicked drow elves of Larnian. Darkness falls as the humans beg their king to save them. A noble king known only as the Grand Wizard. For 1,000 years, the battle has been waged, with only the bravery of the Grand Wizard to protect his human followers. But even though the Wizard King is so undeniably cool, the Drow Elf armies continue their attacks. They seek the humans' most treasured relic, the Stick of Truth. But the tides of war are soon to change, as the news of a new kid spreads throughout the land. In order to save the humans, the Grand Wizard must get to the new kid before the Drow Elves can manipulate his mind and use him to take the sacred relic from the human hands. For whoever controls the stick controls the universe. Dun, dun, dun. That's the South Park Stick of Truth right there, guys. All right. So, Stick of Truth came back. So it was released like back in 2014, I believe. Developed by Obsidian in cooperation with South Park Studios, and then it was published by Ubisoft. And this game is basically is one of if not as or at least one of the most critically acclaimed in terms of the best video game adaptation coming from an IP, coming from the source material. The first 20 seasons worth of South Park uh, crammed into this video game, basically. Hey, you know what? Uh,
No, I got it
I've
yesterday.
been a fan of South Park ever since. Ever since, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
back in 2016, and it's a turn-based RPG. Hey, it has basically the same potty humor that I like. Okay, so why not, right? This is basically my game. This game is made for me. Okay, for people like me. Okay,
Me
um,
too.
a, a love letter basically from South Park Studios to all of the fans of South Park for 20 plus years. Um, I remember one of the interviews that they had with Matt Stone and Trey Parker, the creator of South Park. They they had this idea of when they used to play Earthbound or Mother back in the SNES. Just a bunch of street kids doing some role play stuff, and they're doing adventures in their neighborhood, fighting dogs, some other neighbor people, neighbor adults, and neighbor kids. That's basically like the basic premise of this game. Um, so the premise is you're a new kid, just moved into the town of South Park. This oh, I'm sorry, this podunk white trash redneck podunk mountain town in Colorado, South Park. Okay.
Trying to remember real quick before you go on. Did this one? I played this one, but I don't remember. Was the difficulty still based on the color of your skin? Because I know in the fractured but
That
whole,
Oh yes. If you're black, if you
yeah, the
choose,
game was
if you choose,
harder.
so you tend to create your character, right? So if you,
No.
so if you're a white character, yes, if you chose your character to be white, it's easy. If you choose to, if you choose your character to be black, then expect a little bit more, more challenges. Okay, a little bit
Yeah,
more
because
challenging in a way.
in the fractured but whole, that's an
So
achievement, and it's
aside
called the token experience.
the token experience, basically.
Yeah.
And aside from creating your character here, so you get to choose which class of what class do you want? You can be a warrior, okay, a little bit more experience, a little bit more
So, like,
on the
what
strength
happens
there.
if you're like this guy on the screen right now, Jewish? Does everything get given to you? What?
Yes, actually. So if you be so if you're if you choose a warrior, a bit more buff on your strength. If you choose to be if you choose to be a wizard, then a little bit more experience, a bit more on your magic side. If you choose to be a thief, then a little bit more on your speed. And if you choose
Mm-hmm.
to be a Jew,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that with some contention. If you choose to
Yes.
be Jewish,
Yeah.
then you get a little bit more money.
All right. There you go. That's it.
Okay, get a little bit more money in there. Okay, but what if you choose to be a black Jew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a challenge there. Okay, choose to be a to be a black Jewish, a black
Yeah.
Jewish kid.
That would cause an implosion of all
Damn,
dimensions into the
we're
same
left
one.
out, Jose.
Either
You might
mage
gotta play it and
or
be a
Jew.
brown Jew.
Okay,
Is Asian a choice?
uh, no, but there is you can buy
Between
like
white and brown, that color
Ah.
there.
you can choose to be
Asians don't exist, man.
brown. And of course, you can also choose. It's going to be available in the game. You can have like you can buy like a cosmetic uh, add-on
Mm-hmm.
to make your eyes like this.
Ah,
Hmm.
but
You
no
know,
bonuses then. Oh, that's too
you know,
bad.
like Japanese or Chinese slim eyes like
Be-
this.
because I'd
Mm.
imagine that if you were Asian, you'd be able to fiddle around with your stats, because of math and everything. Anyway.
They haven't thought that through
Oh,
in
okay.
that regard anyway. All right, so for all of you Gen Z, all of you Gen Alphas out there,
Hmm.
gets offended by every single damn thing. This
This game ain't for
game
you.
is not for you.
Hmm.
This game is not for you. Okay? If you play this game, most likely you're gonna complain every 5 seconds. Okay? All 20 seasons worth of cussing, shit posting, okay, all of the racism, the anti-Semitism, sacrilegiousness, yeah, all is in here. Okay, go find Jesus right there, right below the bench. He's right there.
Hmm.
He's just hiding there. Okay, and if you manage to find Jesus, okay, he'll manage to slip by, so you have to find him again. Oh, there's Jesus up there in the tree. Okay, and besides, he's not gonna. If you say you'll find Jesus right inside your hearts, come on, guys. That's the first place that people would look. Do you think Jesus Christ will just hide in there?
Hmm.
No. Give the man some credit, okay? He knows where to hide. Okay, it's so very elusive, according to this game anyway.
Gotta play it
Um,
again.
I think JDM's looking for one of those racy scenes.
oh yeah.
Found a different case.
There is so of course this game is not readily available to all of the regions, unfortunately, because of its content. Some countries banned this video game. Of course, I believe Germany banned this because of some Nazi references that they included in here. Australia banned this game as well at first, and then they had to remove a few stuff, some content, just so that Australia can release this game. Uh, Namely, the sex scene between your parents. Okay, like no, I'm serious, guys. Like
No,
they're all blurred, but you know what they were doing. Okay, with all of the fanfare, with all of the uh, 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 all of that. Okay, all right,
clip it, Jose, clip it.
and there's also a midget, and there's also a midget in a bikini. Okay, among all things. Okay, so like I said, so if you've been watching this show for the first 20 seasons of South Park, then you'll get a knack of this video game. Seriously, there's a lot of Easter eggs here and there. Um, uh, when I first played, so because my brother used to play this, my brother played this first before I did, and I only played this just like this recently, just to prepare for this show. Okay, uh, which which begs to differ. Like, uh, I'm a fan of the show, but this is just the first time I played this ever. Ever since it got released for some
Then you
reason.
got to play the next one. You have to.
So like I mentioned, like turn-based role playing game. Um, you can only control like two people at a time. Would have been nice if like three or four. I'm not sure if they fixed that on the sequel, the fractured butthole. Oh, I'm sorry, fractured butthole. There you go. Not to be confused. Okay. Um, some of their attacks here can be traced back to a few episodes from previous seasons. Like I mentioned, there certain characters here are very true to their character. I mean, as 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 kids, as a cast member, like yeah. Um, I was hoping that you can use token as a character, but no. Uh, you can use Jimmy, the crippled guy. I mean, the crippled kid, to fight with, but you can't use Token, the only black kid, for some reason.
In the fractured but
Um,
whole, he's actually the Flash.
right? You can fight Al Gore in here. Al Gore, the former vice president. Uh, Man, bear, pig, half man, half bear, half pig. If that makes sense. Yeah. And of course, Chef. Chef makes a cameo in here. I'm not gonna say where and when. Um, and to my knowledge, there's a lot of kids. I mean, that were featured in this video game because in the show I didn't remember. I mean, yeah, there were kids in the school, but they were never really named, or they never really got focused on more. But yeah, they included them almost all of them here. The Vamp kids, the God kids, the Star Trek nerds. uh, yeah. Again, so a very entertaining video game. Just take it as it is. It's a product of its time. Okay. Yeah. Back when we can still tolerate a lot of things back in the 90s. Yeah. So don't take this game seriously. Just have fun with it. Okay. And even if you haven't really watched the whole 20 seasons of South Park, uh, just the story alone, yeah, you can still play this as a standalone thing. You can just ignore some of the things that people might consider as an Easter egg around here. So yeah, that's it, guys. South Park, The Stick of Truth. There you go. Oh, did I mention you're going to Canada in this game?
Mhm.
Yeah. So in a world where Colorado is just like a few blocks away from Ontario, Canada, apparently, just go north. Just go north, and then north, then north, then another north. Then you're suddenly you're in Canada. And there's only one road in Canada, guys, because there's one. Follow the only road. There's only one road in Canada. We call that road the only road.
Mhm.
Yeah. So apparently Ontario connects to Vancouver, connects to Winnipeg, connects to Quebec. That's it. Just one road in Canada.
I'll have to visit Canada sometime in the future. I hear it's like an alternate reality America, so we'll see. Anyway, all
Yeah.
right. So yeah, that's Joe's choice.
So see,
Um,
in the video, in the footage there, that's Canada right there, and that's a good thing about this game.
oh,
So
there it is. Okay.
like Sir Joel mentioned, it's a bizarro America. So in this
Mm,
game, Canada is being depicted as one of those 8-bit
mm,
RPGs like Fantasy Star
mm.
One, or those early Final Fantasy Dragon Quest games. They're all in overhead 2D map. So only when you go to Canada, it ships like that. Yeah,
Mm.
this game is so meta, guys. They know what they were doing. Okay,
Mhm.
so Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they are very they're avid gamers, role playing gamers. Okay, so they know their stuff. Okay,
All right.
South
Well
Park,
done.
Stick of Truth.
Okay. I'd say, uh, would this be a good game for me to play? Like you said, Joe, I don't need to have all 21st seasons of
No.
South Park to have
No,
been able to play this. Would I
no.
be able to enjoy this as it is?
Yes.
You will be able to enjoy it as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't know the characters in depthly,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, this game will just give you just enough just to make them just for you to like them slash dislike them.
Okay.
Depends on what you choose
Mhm.
on which side you fight on.
Got
Whether
it.
you fight
Got it.
with whether you fight with the Grand Wizard of
Mm-hmm.
KKK,
Mm-hmm.
Koopa Keep clan,
Mhm.
or you're gonna fight with the Jew
Mm-hmm. Got it.
with
Okay.
the Jew.
But
There you
play
go.
this one first before you do the fractured but whole. It pretty much is
They're
the
Play
connected.
this first
continuation.
before you go with the butthole. Before
Eh,
you go with
Like,
butthole.
yeah,
Before you
fine.
play.
Okay. He meant to do that. But storyline wise, if I played Stick of Truth before going to the sequel, it's connected basically. It goes
No,
forward into now.
no.
Okay, they're
I
Sir,
standalone.
mean, this
Thursday.
one gives you an
Explain.
understanding. The next one, I mean, because they change it, so you go from what they're doing, like the medieval and all this stuff here, and then
Mm.
the next one, it's all superhero based,
Yeah.
but
Okay, okay.
When
more
they
in
did
depth.
when they did Stick of Truth, they were still high on the Lord of the Rings slash Game of
Mm-hmm.
Thrones
Mm-hmm.
trope.
Yeah,
This was a time when Game of Thrones were still at peak. So
yeah.
yeah, so they based the storyline on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Fractured But Whole was
Mm-hmm.
the time when Marvel's the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic
Ah,
Universe,
got it, got it, got it.
DC was such in a boom. So
Mm-hmm.
those are the superheroes. This one, this is a little bit more D&D.
Okay, got
Mm.
it. I might
And I
try.
want to play fractured but whole. I want to go fight Morgan Freeman again.
Oh yeah, Morgan Freeman is in this too.
Oh my
Hmm.
God. Actually,
Oh,
like his
okay.
voice is,
Yeah.
He's voice acting
Well, they
everything.
try.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, they try.
Okay.
Whenever there is something convoluted that needs to be explaining, yeah,
Mm.
expect Sir Morgan Freeman to explain things for you.
And it's graphic. There's one part where you have to fucking crawl through Mr. Slave's ass.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mhm. No, seriously.
Yeah.
You get to climb up inside a homosexual ass.
Okay,
Not
got
graphic,
it.
though.
Okay. Miss Hino's face is so scrunched up right now. Look at it.
Oh no, I mean,
Just look at her.
It has everything.
it has everything. Okay, you have to
It
be
has
this.
all
You
her
have
desires.
yeah. You have to be this small to go up in there, of course.
Got it. Got it. All
But you can.
right.
But you know what? You know what, Sir Jose? And this is this is Mr. Slave. I bet that he can still fit that kid even without him shrinking. No, no, because I remember he was able to swallow up Paris Hilton whole,
Mhm.
which is yeah, with his butthole. You need to watch them. You need to watch that episode.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So yeah,
Uh,
Mr. Slave jumped up, opened up his butt cheeks, and then Paris Hilton was just standing there, and then swoop. Yeah, he struggled a little bit, but he was able to
Yeah.
swallow her up whole.
He got her in there.
Yeah. She got in there.
mm,
So
oh,
so
I
really
wonder if
shrinking
I wonder
down.
if I wonder if
Yeah,
our
not
homo could do
necessary.
that. No.
No. I'm not sure. Maybe just ask him.
The train.
Just ask him.
It's the train.
Take the whole
Swallows the
train up.
train.
I just noticed
All right.
something in whenever they're in Canada, it looks like an old JRPG
Yeah.
village.
Yeah.
It's in 2D. Isometric. Is that what it's called?
Overhead.
Overhead view.
Yeah, just like on those back in the 8-bit era. Yeah.
Which is really different from when they're back in South Park. Look at that.
That's Canada right there.
And then too, in the fracture butthole, like when you try to go to Canada early, you got Terrence and Phillip talking shit to you. They're sitting on the border.
You're not supposed to be here, kid.
No, but Joel,
Alright.
like you just be very open minded with what the game offers. Like,
Understood. Because I'm the kind of guy who likes finding the meta of any game, and I guess that's the one thing I might be ill prepared for, because of the fact that if I go in this, I won't be able to get everything that is to be enjoyed in the game if I haven't seen the first 20 seasons of South Park.
Nah.
That's the thing.
No.
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 Okay.
Mm.
I mean,
Alright,
actually, you
got it.
can
I mean,
pretty much ignore all of the Easter eggs in here and just go
Mm.
straight to the main quest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the only thing, I mean, granted, I mean, from 20 seasons is just characters. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
like, just the gameplay and all that stuff, like it really, you
No.
can
Okay.
play without watching it. I mean, but
I mean,
everybody knows the
most
basic
of
four
them are just in the
characters
background anyway. Yeah.
Mhm.
They're just in
Okay.
the background doing nothing. Oh, it's just there. So
Mm.
even if you ignore them, it won't change anything on the gameplay.
So there is not one moment
Yeah.
where this one obscure character who you've seen and enjoyed for one or two episodes in the one season comes in and says, he does something very special and actually makes the plot make sense or nothing like
like
that.
this
No.
right here, like the Asses of Fire. I mean, it's based off the movie. I mean, but like I said, Easter egg. If you know the movies and you know where they're getting that from,
Okay. I get it.
but
Mhm. But it's not
small
integral.
details.
It's
No.
not integral to the plot. I see.
It's
Okay,
not
got it.
integral to the plot. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. So I guess that's Joe's take on his video game based on a cartoon. What do you say to that one, Miss Hino?
She wants to play it. Balls deep.
No, I'm overwhelmed. There's
If you're overwhelmed in the video, oh my god, you're gonna fucking go into like anxiety, depression playing the damn game.
I'm gonna die in that game. I can't imagine. But I was actually because I kept hearing from a lot of people that this game was really highly rated amongst the gamers, and it's an RPG. So I was like, wait, how did how did the creators manage that? Because I know South Park is more parody, reflection of like real life, pop culture, etc. And then how did they make such a good RPG if that's the case? And then Joel mentioned earlier that the creator is actually avid fans. They were avid fans of traditional D&D role-playing games, and now that makes sense. And I appreciate that. It's not every day that you get to see showrunners properly adapt their shows into video game format and not just do it the lazy route. They really made a whole ass RPG just for South Park, and I respect that whole ass.
So,
Yeah.
so what you're saying, Miss Hina, is that this is what you're saying, Miss Hina, is that you like the fact that this is the complete opposite of the Witcher TV series, then, because the Witcher has completely
I haven't
taken.
seen The Witcher, but I heard that it went downhill later on. So
Yes.
okay, I'm getting sad when I hear that. So really, that's the opposite. The game is so expansive, but then the live series is not. That's sad. That's sad. Now that.
Okay. All right.
How about
And
you guys? To anyone else who watched South Park, maybe you could give
let's
more
say
input. Like,
oh, Miss
go
Hina
ahead, guys.
got frozen. Go ahead. Anybody?
I've
Sure, RV,
probably
go.
seen. I haven't seen all of it. I've watched a lot of South Park. I'm just curious to know. Maybe Sir One, you might know. Is there any reference to like the World of Warcraft episode where? No.
No, they did not. No.
Mm-mm.
You know what? It would have been nice if they did,
Yeah.
but no, they didn't.
That's
No.
one of my favorite South Park episodes. I think when because in that episode what's his name playing is playing the Hello Kitty game, and I thought, oh, maybe they'll have that.
Yeah.
They'll throw an Easter get something I have, but nothing. That's all.
Yeah,
Good.
the Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yes,
That's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Sir Joel knows that game.
I'm
Hello
currently
Kitty
playing
Island
that game.
Adventure.
I'm currently playing that game. Yeah.
Oh no, I will say this though, like I mean, if besides me and Joe, like I mean, everybody should give this game a try if you haven't played it. I don't know if Jose played Stick of Truth.
I played I think I got up into the part where they were getting probed by the anuses. They're like in the anuses by the alien
The
probe.
alien anal probe, yes.
Yeah, but I
Mhm.
forgot why I stopped playing. But it's one of those games I always meant to go back, and it's
Uh-huh.
available on Xbox One and PS4 as well.
Mm.
Um,
Okay,
Yeah.
so also with Sir Jose mentioned this with the alien anal probe. This is one of those things that they had to
there you
censor.
go, right there.
Okay, there you go. Um, if the white,
Yeah.
okay, if the white probe is not enough to go inside your anus, try the black one.
Mhm.
Try the black one, maybe. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So. Yep. Uh, uh, so
So wrong.
there you go. Anyways.
Uh,
But the game is interesting. Like literally, like
Yeah.
I honestly think that everybody would enjoy it. Like just be very open minded with what you're going to see and hear and do in this game. But it's hella fun.
Hella
uh,
funny.
yeah, I remember watching South Park when it first came out. I think I was in third grade, and I watched it for like the first so many years. So I kind of grew up watching South Park, so that's probably where a lot of my
First of
humor comes
all,
from.
what, what were you watching it back in third grade? You're too young
Because
to watch it.
because it was a
You were too young to
cartoon.
watch it.
That's why. Because it was a cartoon and because of what was happening and what was being said, you just found it immediately funny. So,
So,
and
and
I
then
remember
Richard,
I would tell other kids, "Hey, there's this show," and then they would watch it, and then just
Okay.
the whole school was watching South Park.
so let me ask you this, Jose,
I'm surprised
before I
they
get to
didn't
the
snitch
comments.
you out. It was Jose.
Now, was everybody singing the Uncle Fucker song after the movie came out in school?
I was.
They had to watch the movie first to know that song, though.
But
Yeah, after that
the
movie came out, went back to school, and yeah, everybody was fucking singing Uncle Fucker.
the item, the stick of truth, is in Fortnite right now because
Mhm.
Oh, it's in Fortnite.
they added the four boys and Butters in Fortnite right now.
Butters?
And
Yeah, Tally's in there too.
Mhm.
The
Wanna get
only
high?
song, the
Sir
only
Marky,
song.
South
But to
Park.
go in the comments real quick, I mean, Richard, I mean, what we didn't talk about. So he said, be warned, even status effects are parodies of traditional RPG gameplay. So grossed out as poison, burning as
Yep.
fire damage, and more to
Yep.
discover.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
So this
Correct.
So
good
I
insight, Richard.
the game feels like a Y8 game. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Y8. Also the battle
flash,
is like yes,
flash
yeah,
games,
the
flash
flash
animation
game,
games.
right?
Yep.
Also the
Correct.
battles, it's like the Adventure Quest 3D website out. Um, wherein it's an adventure game as well. Then I'm actually checking that game here at Steam. It's before it's 1,100. Now it's 275 pesos. So yeah, I think I'm going to buy this game.
They increased the
Buy
yeah.
it. Buy it.
Real
Well,
time purchase right here.
well,
Cómpralo,
hopefully
compa.
the
Que
one,
lo compres.
hopefully the version that you'll get is not a censored one.
Yeah. That
Oh,
in Europe it's censored and it just shows like a screen and it just basically
Boo.
yeah, it's basically like it'll show a screen and it'll just kind of make fun of the situation like of Europe not being able to see and then it'll explain like what's happening on screen.
oh,
Mm.
Boo.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
the
hate
sounds
gaming.
of Morgan Freeman.
Get the US uncensored version.
If it is.
So
Anyway.
this is like uh I'm thinking this is like South Park. We're just basically playing Dungeons and Dragons campaign,
Yeah,
but
they're
in
LARPing.
real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're LARPing based yeah, literally. Yeah, they're LARPing here. Hmm.
And also regarding the song, I don't know that song that you were previously um, talking about, but there's only one song that I know. It's Kyle's mom.
Oh yeah, Carlos
So,
Mams.
but I mean, but that song right there, that was a part of the movie too.
Yeah, it's in the movie too. Yeah. You know what? We should all watch the movie.
Well,
Well,
Hmm.
don't do it. All
Are
right.
you saying South Park bigger, longer, uncut movie
Cut.
review
Yep.
episode?
Yeah, let's do
If
this.
Sir Joel wants it,
I'm open to it. Okay, seconded.
You see that? Hear that? His butthole is open to being
Yeah.
inserted.
Look, he was showing
but-
us with his mouth how open it was.
Fine.
remember,
All
guys,
right.
it's butthole, not
Yes.
oh,
All right. So I
Either
think
way you say
that.
it, it's a butthole.
All
Either
right.
way.
So I think Miss Hino has had her fill of video games based on cartoons. You close us out, Miss Hino.
But
Please,
are you gonna join us? Are you
please do
gonna join
not
us in the
say the
South Park
word
review?
"fill" after butthole. Please don't. No. No, I think we're at the halfway point right now. What do you guys think? Do we go for a lightning round or do we wrap
I
up? I'm not sure if we have time.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're good for the moment. You can always do a part 3 if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All
Mm.
right.
You know
So
what? To get
yeah,
back to Skyrim.
yeah. Messino's already installing Skyrim in the background as we speak.
I'm gonna have to
No,
hook
no,
up my
no,
VR,
no.
my VR
Uh,
one to play Skyrim.
Mhm.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it, guys. Come on, stop it. Stop it.
Skyrim dog.
Anyway, I think we had a good variety of games, and what's funny is that we never really got into not really much current gen. Well, we did have the Nicktoons that was released in 2021, but other than that, we didn't really go beyond PS3.
No.
We had a lot of
Hmm.
solid classic titles and a nice variety of Disney, Hanna-Barbera, and Nickelodeon. So yeah, I think it was a good episode overall. We had a nice variety of side-scrolling platformers, adventure games, and then we also have an RPG, which I'm not really expecting for a cartoon, a video game adaptation. So, yeah, to all of our viewers, to all of our commenters, thank you for sending your thoughts, for watching our episode for today. This has been our episode 2 of uh, video game adaptations from cartoons from our childhood. So yeah, leave us a comment if you want us to make maybe part 3, or if you, or if you have any other suggestions. And I have been the captain of this episode, Otora, Social Otora. Let's ask our panel here for where can we touch your grass? Let's start with Jose. Where your grass at?
My grass, it's in the backyard.
right in front of the butthole.
You can
It's in the green
find
can.
me on all socials and gaming platforms as Dark Gothic Fate. And then you can find my other group on Instagram as _punch, all one huge ass word. And we are also on Facebook as QCFP.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Jose. How about Sir One, where they can touch your grass?
Well, I'm kind of picky when it comes to touching my grass. But you can find me on all socials and gaming platforms as the Raiders.
He lies, he
same thing.
waxes.
He waxes.
Dude,
Okay.
you're the only person that knows
Oh,
that.
food in there.
Stop.
No, yeah, all gaming platforms and social as the Raiders. Same thing. I'm along with the Quarter Circle Forward Punch team as well. And then if you guys listen to music, I mean, I'm on music platforms as the Raiders as well.
All right, thank you for that, Sir One. How about Sir RV? Where can they touch your Australian grass?
So you can catch me on YouTube at Retro Vibes, also here on the Timeless Gamer Show weekly. And thank you to my panel here for submitting the games. It was really interesting to hear them all about, and thank you so much for all our listeners out there. Richard, and so John, I saw Sir John in there as well. Thank you. See you until next time.
Alrighty, thank you for that, Sir RV. And how about Sir Marky Mark?
Hi guys, you can catch me at Facebook and at our Facebook page on Wanna Quest. Also, thank you guys for watching our episode. We hope that we can catch you next time. So that's it.
He's itching for another burger.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he's just itchy because of the burger.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's that. Yeah, Angel's Burger does
Yeah,
cause
make sure
allergies
you
sometimes.
do it.
He's going in withdrawal.
All right. How about Sir JDM? Where can they touch your grass?
So come along with me on a journey up inside my butt.
Oh my god.
Trust me, there's a lot of room.
Oh, this episode.
Oh,
Hey,
I
it's
forgot.
your
What was the
fault,
hamster's
Casino. You
name?
suggested it. Remember?
What was the hamster's name, Joe? I forgot his name. Or Jose. What
So,
was the hamster's name from South Park?
I have no idea.
Uh,
so
was it
one, two,
Lemon
three,
Winks?
go.
Yes, go ahead, JDM.
Anyway, so 1, 2, 3 Go Retro on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Also, JDM Archives in YouTube and Facebook. So thank you so much for joining us. Let me just check. We have Baruna Royka here. My good friend Kurt Labrado, Richard Ryan Ortiga. Uh, let's see. We have
Sir
Joe
Joe?
RPG here. Mr. Very familiar. And
Yeah,
Jom
fuck
and
that
Ken.
dude.
Thank you so much. You and your Will Smith. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck you and your Will Smith. Alrighty, thank you for that, Sir JDM. How about Sir Joe? Where can they touch your grass?
All right. You can almost always catch me every week here on the Timeless Gamer Show, unless life gets in the way. And you will find me streaming my latest series of arcade evolution games on twitch.tv, on kick.com, on Rumble, and on the brand new streaming platform streamer.live, streamr.live. I've been streaming a series of video games that have shown the evolution of arcade games like Asteroids, and I'm planning on doing Frogger this weekend. It turns out that Frogger had so many iterations to it that I had to postpone last week's show to this week's show. But I am going to be streaming on Twitch, on Kick, on Rumble, and on streamer.live. Check it out. And yeah, I hope you guys catch us here on the Timeless Gamer Show every single week. Yep. Yeah, and that's me too. There you go.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Joel. And of course, Miss
where can
Hinor,
they
you did
climb
her.
your butthole there, so Joel?
Oh, yeah.
Just to plug in the show, timelessgamers.com, guys. That's the official website. And for all of our old episodes, just check them all. It's all been archived on the YouTube channel, Timeless Gamers Show. And for all of your messages, just send them all to timelessgamers.show@gmail.com. Timelessgamers.show@gmail.com. Okay. And for all of you guys who are planning to do some your own live streams, your webinars, online classes, check out Streamyard. You can use our link down there in the description below for a 14-day free trial. No credit cards whatsoever necessary when you try that on. And of course, if you're curious on some reading material there in regards to video games and the rich history, check out BitMap Books. Okay, use our link down there in the description below, so you can help out the show and BitMap Books. Alrighty. That's the show, guys. Thank you all so much. And on behalf of the panel right here, our games and our bodies may grow out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. Hey,
Timeless. All right. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, everybody. And for those of you who are going to be having the snowstorm in the northeast part of the U.S., stay warm, stay safe. Make sure you have your supplies. See you guys next week. Bye.
That's
and
all, folks.
all of you guys in the Philippines, don't stay warm. Keep cold.
Yeah. Stay cool. There you go.
Stay cool. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Awkward
was
silence.
that